I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
That was incredible.
All right, so Yak, Roback.com, RHOBACK.com. Use code YAK for 20% off your first purchase. Hoodies, fleeces, joggers. They got all the good stuff. They got shorts. They got great clothes. RHOBACK.com. That's code YAK, 20% off your first purchase. All right, Big Cat will be here in, he said, 5 minutes. He said give him 5 minutes. He'll be a little late. He's finishing something up.
Pooping.
Nick and KB, what'd you say, hooping or pooping?
Pooping. He's pooping.
Yeah.
He's pooping. He didn't want anybody to know, but
diarrhea.
It's out there now.
A real mean one, too.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yep.
Nick and KB will be back tomorrow. We got Eddie back in here. We have the boys out there, and I don't know that they know what they're doing.
No.
There's like sawhorses and
really-
wood and
But they're
All we
doing
really
a
need
good
is a
job of
table.
it, though.
What are
need
the
to-
sawhorses for?
Yeah, we asked for sheep, not horses.
We really just need a table with a napkin on top of it.
Yeah.
I believe they're trying to set something up so that Donnie can carve the WUM sheep in front of White Boy Rick, and it needs to be elevated for him to properly carve it. Is what I'm
All right,
being told.
I have a thought about that. So the punishment is WUM sheep.
Correct.
That's Wake Up Mincy plus sheep.
Yeah.
Now, we all got here this morning, and in the parking lot there is a smoker. It is smoking. Someone wisely left the front door open so the entire building could smell like smoke.
Yep.
We appreciate that, which doesn't smell bad.
Smells good, to be honest.
But we've got the smoker going. Now, again, the punishment was what, Kate?
Wake Up Mincy clips
Right,
for a month
right.
and eating an entire sheep like an ogre.
What did not happen this morning, Kate?
Oh, no.
What did not?
He just didn't
Wake Up
do,
Mincy.
He just didn't do a WUM.
Oh, really?
Oh, he didn't clip it?
You're
There
the
was a
only
Wake Up
one who
Mincy?
knows whether he does it or not. You
Yeah,
are the-
right?
No.
You're the only one
Oh.
that
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mintz was here.
I'll take your word for
Mintz
it.
was here, I believe, at 5:30. They got locked out. I don't know why they don't have keys. Mintz, why don't you have a key?
Can't log into the app.
Of course.
Oh my fucking God! You can have it on your phone.
I have
Yep.
the app on my phone, but I try to log in.
So,
Like, Pete literally does all the work. He's
How
just like,
do-
can you give me a login and give me this app, and you're good.
How is he alive?
so he came in to do the show. He was locked out.
He was here at 5:30 to be the sous chef
Right.
for Donnie. Now, if you know anything about smoking something, you basically just put it on there. Maybe you spray it a little bit, you season it, and that's it.
And then
The
you sit
smoke
there
does the
and
work.
it
I
do
don't know
nothing.
what Mintz was supposed to be doing here, but he was here. Donnie was here. White Boy Rick was here, and they got locked out, so they went to breakfast. I got here while they were at breakfast, and I don't know how they got back in because I didn't let them back in. But yeah, that's where we're at. No Wake Up Mincy and no sheep yet.
I think we need to just establish a quota of amount of episodes Rick will need to clip, since Wake Up Mincy is very inconsistent.
Yeah.
It's spotty at best. And again, I'm looking at Tom Lay and Maresh out there trying to fashion a system to prop the lamb up.
Can I say what I would like to see?
Yes, please.
I would like to see the lamb just laid right on that tarp. And I'd like to see White Boy Rick in like a T-Rex costume.
Like down on,
Yeah.
getting
Come
down on
out.
it.
Yeah.
Like
Like eating it like a
Like-
deer carcass.
eating
Yep.
like a kill.
Yep. And I want his eyes to like glow when he looks up. And
I don't hate that.
he, right?
Yeah, I don't think Donnie should carve it.
No,
for
I think
him.
it should
I
be
think he
on
should
tarp,
use-
mouth to
Yeah.
goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
It
think
looked kind of doable by the picture yesterday.
I haven't seen. Has anybody seen inside the smoker?
I have
not.
just seen it. And I think what Mincy's been doing is spraying it. Oh, that's hot.
Oh, what
I'll use
doing?
gloves.
I think he's been on flavor spray duty because that thing now
See if it's still
has like a
just as
crispy,
hot.
shiny black shell on it.
Yeah.
Still hot.
Still scorching
Still
hot.
Like moving a fridge.
All right, maybe this time.
Yeah.
Give one more.
It went a little further.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
I feel like one day we're gonna be at work and it's gonna be 12 and Mincy's just gonna be locked in a closet somewhere dying and none of us are gonna
Yeah.
know. What we got here?
That looks good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Basting it.
I mean, Rick really is about to eat like a king.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the lamb is a good meat.
Yeah.
This is not really a big punishment. It's just you got to eat a lot of it, I guess.
Yeah, he's
And
so
Kate, you're right. It should just be on the floor, and he should have to be on all fours
Yes,
eating it.
with
With
that's
his bare
what
hands.
I'd like to see.
Yes.
Not even just with his mouth,
Oh, just
mouth
his
to
mouth?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has to be an animal for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he shouldn't be able to say any actual English. It should just be like,
Or maybe like a buzzard costume.
Show me
Is
the
he
cave,
roadkill?
because is Rick going or no? Rick's just sitting in.
There he is.
Not helping at
He's
all.
having a
Okay.
great time. It seems like.
Not helping anybody at all.
Well, he's got to get the stomach ready.
Who's that beside Rick? I hadn't met that guy.
that's
Mikey.
that's Frank's kid. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mikey Betts.
Oh, it's Frank's son.
There he is.
Rick, just come in the yak. I don't know
do
what
too
you're
much,
doing.
Rick.
Just come over to the yak right now.
Do you know if Mincy brokered a deal with the local breakfast place for Barstool employees?
Oh, are you talking about the place that does the fruit tray, or right here?
Just right here. We get 10% off, and it's cash only. We get to pay with card.
The burger place?
No, the one right here.
The one,
right
the one that's literally
there's
called
only
the
one
breakfast place.
Breakfast place.
Oh, I've
right?
never been. I'm like afraid to go. It's
You have to go past it every day.
what's it like in there? I'm too.
It's a little breakfast restaurant.
It's nice.
I go a
You get
lot.
a deal?
Yeah, we get 10% off, and you could pay.
He brokered that. I've been.
Use code Barstool at
Because he goes to the other place a lot too. I see him walking back with his little
yeah,
fruit
yeah,
tray.
yeah.
I've heard him try to get free meals from places before by saying he's at Barstool, but I didn't know that he was brokering deals for the rest of us. Hey Rick,
What's up, guys?
how you feeling?
Hungry.
You got here at 5:30 this morning.
5.
Five.
Closer to 5.
Okay.
Just saw Mincy. Were you fist bumping me there?
No, I was record,
Who's
but we
Mincy?
could do it.
We saw Mincy just perched outside.
You don't have a key either.
Yeah, I got a new.
Why is he so
How are you
big?
so quick with it now? No, I got a new phone recently. I just haven't gotten the app re-downloaded, gotten access from Page. It hasn't been a problem until today. Should have planned ahead there. But I guess Donnie didn't need us till 6, so me and Mincy went and got a nice little breakfast.
How was breakfast?
Memories that I will cherish for a lifetime. That breakfast.
How much
Yeah.
did you eat?
I didn't have anything.
You just
Why?
watched.
What-
I just
what
kind of
was it
watched
about it?
Mincy eat. I didn't really talk that much either. He was really filled the space.
It usually does. Yeah.
You don't realize how loud Mincy's normal talking voice is until you're at a quiet restaurant.
Rick, can you please look at Mark while you're talking to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rude.
There you go. There you go. We're just kind of
Okay, Kat.
recapping.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
We're recapping everything that's gone down. Nick, that guy right there, Rick, and Mick
Rick?
got here at 5 o'clock this morning. They were locked out.
Yep.
And the WUM sheep.
WUM Sheep Day.
Yeah, but I got to ask a question. The punishment is WUM sheep. There was no WUM.
There was no WUM.
Well, no, I thought that WUM was just having to literally wake up with Mincy and be with him since 5 a.m.
What if the WUM is you literally wake up Mincy?
Yeah, well,
To call him.
well, yeah.
You have to call him in the morning and be his alarm.
Rick said, "Rick, look at this.
5
Rick,
more minutes, Rick.
Rick was trying to make the argument that he was like, one of you guys has to WUM at some point, and I tried to explain to him. I was like, I literally WUM every
No, you're
day.
exempt. You're exempt.
Every day I wake up and Mincy is my responsibility, and it's the most terrifying day of my life. So I am WUM.
You're grand WUM'd in.
Yeah.
What do you mean I need to WUM? I am WUM.
I am WUM. This guy is part of, whatever he does comes on
Yeah.
my head, so I WUM. How's everyone doing? I'm ready to WUM.
We're excited. Rick, how do you feel looking at that sheep now?
Hungry.
But you said you were gonna try to take down most of it yesterday. Do you want to take anything back?
I mean, I'm coming in with the mentality that I'm going to eat the whole thing.
Okay,
Am I going
so-
to eat the whole thing? I don't know, but
So at
I'm not
least
coming
half.
in with a quitter's mentality before I even have a bite of lamb.
How quickly do you anticipate that changing?
I don't anticipate
Okay,
it changing
all
at
right.
the moment.
You got a
That's the whole point.
strategy?
All right.
Just eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Not
no.
much you can do outside of that, I feel like.
Yeah, you're not going to eat as much as you think you are.
Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna.
That's what
I think the plan is we're just gonna weigh out 15 pounds and watch him eat for an hour and a half, and then be like, all right, that's enough.
I think you'll go for 30 minutes and then be like, fuck, this is a lot.
There's a lot of sheep.
It's a lot.
Well, Kate had an idea of just putting the sheep right on the tarp and having him eat it
Yeah, the
like
tarp
it's
is
like it's
crazy.
roadkill, like it's an animal that he killed.
Yeah. This is gonna be good sheep.
I don't even know how you would go about eating that.
Wait,
You
so
just right into it, man.
did you guys go over Mincy having a pocket where I think he just puts poop inside?
No, we
We wanted to wait for you.
done that.
Oh,
We missed
okay,
that
yeah.
part.
We saved you.
That was smoker residue.
Okay, that was.
He was wiping his hands on his pants after he had burned his hands like 4 times in 10 seconds.
Okay, and then what else? What else occurred? Were there any clips that we should watch that got us ready for it?
There's
Any good moments?
pretty much just him burning his hands was the best one.
Yeah, watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look at that. Look at this pocket. This is a pocket exclusively for poop. He might have taken his pants off to wipe his ass with just that pocket.
That was my
held
first
it in
thought.
that spot.
Can I ask a real question? There's a pocket 6 inches behind him that is made for the wallet, and the wallet is in the front.
No.
No.
Belongs in your front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a front.
Come on,
guy.
George.
Y'all are front wallet guys?
Yeah.
Man.
I don't want to feel the lump when I'm sitting.
Dude, you get
Are y'all
robbed. You
serious?
get pickpocketed.
Pickpocketed. You don't want
You
to.
get bad sciatica.
Yeah.
It throws off
Back
your
to
Every
the
hold on.
back.
Every single man in here besides me is a
Yes.
front pocket wallet
Yeah.
guy.
Yes.
I've
Couldn't
never.
imagine doing it any other way.
It would honestly bother me to no end. I would never be able to.
Yeah.
What do you do when you sit down?
You sit on your wallet. You're a man.
Oh.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
What? Okay. All right.
What is it, online?
That's crazy.
TJ, Che, front wallet, back wallet.
Front left pocket.
Depends on the pants.
Yeah.
I'm a back.
Thank you, Za. No, there's one other man in here.
They're undoing the lamb now.
Mincy a lefty though. Wall in the right pocket is weird.
I mean, Mincy
don't
makes
think
no
he-
sense in general.
He's not a righty or a lefty.
Rick, is it crazy to think too, looking at the structure of this animal, like that animal is running around happy and living life until you miss the Mark
Yeah.
Twain show?
Yeah.
Apparently, it was murdered like this
Yeah.
past weekend.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's quite literally blood on my hands.
Yeah.
If you would have been
And when
more,
we started carrying it out, there was blood dripping down from it.
if you would have been more willing,
Literally
to,
and
sit
metaphorically,
around,
blood on my hands.
If you would have been more willing to sit around and yap about ball, that lamb would still be
Still
alive.
be-
Here to pay my penalty.
that lamb
for
would have been in a Greek
Yeah.
restaurant instead of.
Fun fact: it's Greek Independence Day today.
Oh,
Oh, that is a fun fact.
very fun fact.
They had to fight for their independence. That's
Fun fact: you never had Greek food.
I don't think so. No.
No, yeah,
So
you said
this
that
is
yesterday.
this is my tribute to the people of Greece.
All right. So what? Any other moments this morning that we should?
I don't have like a clip of it. I took a picture, but the restaurant like cleared out about 15 minutes after we sat down because he was talking so loudly.
Wait,
Like-
you guys went to breakfast
At
together?
5 in the morning, it cleared out.
So there was one just like sweet old guy sitting next to us, and then there was a group of people who looked like they had like just gotten back from the club. And Mincy was just like, we walked in, he's singing along. I don't want to do like so
Yeah,
loud.
dirty work. He's doing Steely
Yeah.
Dan at 5 a.m.
Yeah. And just kept talking about the Ole Miss athletic department and how he couldn't believe they were only 3-point dogs to Michigan State.
He gave me that as well
Yeah.
this morning. He's been
Gave me
running
that a few
line.
times. But it was a lot of fun. Great memories. Got to know the man a little bit more, peek behind the curtain.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the tables next to us did stare some daggers and then eventually ended their meal early.
Okay.
Does Mincy have a credit card, or does he just like reach?
He
his
did pick up the
pockets,
tab because I didn't
pull out a
I
bunch
didn't
of
get
change
food.
and buttons every time.
He does not have a
That's not
credit
really
card.
picking up the
Not,
tab.
does
is
not
it?
have a credit card.
Also, he definitely picked up the tab because he's gonna expense it and be like,
He-
"Yeah,
he did
I had a business meeting."
Say that verbatim.
Wait, he did? What did he say?
He said, "I'm expensing this." I said, "Well, yeah, we were told to be here at 5. You're on the clock."
Yeah, that's not. No, that's not how it works.
With that
I've never
logic,
expensed
we could expense our lunch.
Yeah,
He's staring daggers. At
I assume Mincy was expensing it because me asking him to come in at a specific time immediately was like,
This is
expensing
work.
everything. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go out there?
I don't want to, but yeah.
Well, you're gonna eventually have to go out there and eat it. I guess you can wait. You can hang out and wait until it's ready to go. I want to talk to Donnie too. I think Donnie's he's never done this before. He was like pretty pumped to be able.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
look
that
at the
thing's
juice
got some
coming off
juice.
its neck. Ugh.
the rib. I don't like seeing the rib like that.
Oh, it's butthole.
Oh, it's right into the butthole.
You're just carving up the butthole.
He said he's gonna get a couple big drumsticks,
Yeah,
leg
okay.
sticks, so that Rick can look like a caveman.
Somebody want to hold it for
barbarian.
him?
Holy shit.
Vince, don't do too much.
I mean, you're gonna
Oh,
eat that. And you're
yeah,
gonna be.
there-
Oh yeah!
Get out there.
All right, you wait till he cuts a little more, and then or go prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. You're gonna start eating soon. He'll put all the meat in front of you, and then you can start eating. Did you guys talk at all about the trip to O'Hare?
We waited for
We,
you.
we saved everything for
Thank
you.
God, because I have my notes.
Okay.
Zach gave me notes.
Oh, he did.
Oh wow.
All right, good.
It's all I've been thinking about.
Okay, good.
Like, no offense to WUM sheep, but Zach, I was thinking about Zach at 11 o'clock last night. I did the rare thing where I forced my wife to watch back part of the act because I was like, you got to see this guy. And it was in like the first 10 minutes, she's like, I don't see it. And then he started the mellow debate.
He was
the
a little
lie
nervous.
stacking.
Once he settled in,
The mellow debate
he was
unlocked
fucking
everything.
awesome. Yeah.
He bodied him.
Yep. He did.
Got you.
I don't know that he bodied me, but he was a worthy opponent, sure.
He bodied you.
He was so cool, calm, and collected. He was
But here's the thing.
laughable.
I don't think the debate actually mattered. He was going to maintain his calm and poise no matter what I said.
Right. But that's just him.
Yeah.
That's just what he does. All right, so do you guys want to do your notes first or do you want to do Zach's notes first?
So I think our notes will kind of be overlapping a little bit, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
But whatever you want, we could go.
Actually, should we get him to zoom in just so that if there's any context to these notes? Let me text him.
I kind of want
there
him
might be-
without context. And
You
then,
want no context?
and then if we want him to explain
I
something later,
imagine we're
going to
have a lot of follow-up questions. But yeah,
That's
we
the
can, get it,
thing.
we can get them first, and then
All right, TJ, I'm sending you the
we'll
notes
process
first.
them first, and then we can call them if we have follow-ups, which we
Okay.
will.
Yeah, we
We're
definitely will.
definitely going to have follow-up
We're
questions.
definitely going to follow up. So these are the notes I sent to TJ. So these are Zach's notes about you guys.
How long was the drive?
It was awful traffic yesterday.
Yeah, it was bad. It was probably 45, 50 minutes,
Not even,
Yeah.
40, 45.
I would say.
Okay.
It was enjoyable, though. Like, he
Oh,
was
yeah.
a good passenger.
Seating arrangements were
Danny offered him front.
He
He
declined.
declined, so Danny took the front.
okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
It's fair. He was getting dropped off first. I think that's normal.
what day did he get in? Thursday?
I believe so.
He only had a backpack from Thursday to Monday.
Oh, are you getting into your notes already?
Well, I'm just saying, like, that. Just observation. That was pre-notes.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-notes.
Pre-notes are
Pre-notes,
good.
yeah.
They're sometimes more potent
Yes,
than the
but
regular notes.
That's efficient packer for sure.
Yes.
Only a backpack for that many days.
That means he's just wearing the same clothes.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's efficient packer. I think that's just him wearing the same clothes.
True.
Right?
True.
All right, I'm going to send him.
So when you took him to the airport after his 4-day trip, he didn't have a carry-on, or he only had the one backpack.
No, because I asked him, I was like, you need me to pop the trunk? You need to throw stuff back there? He's like, no, I just got a backpack.
And it wasn't even bulky. It looked like barely anything was in that backpack.
Yeah, it looked thin.
But
Wow.
he didn't look wrinkly or smelly.
No, he
He
looked
looked,
fine.
like, pretty
Yeah.
together.
Presentable.
He might as well have had the stick over his shoulder with the knapsack thing on it.
I would like him to travel with that from now on.
Yeah.
If
All
we
right.
do,
Yeah.
yeah.
TJ, I just sent you the notes. Okay. So the first note is Eddie is a salted over cinnamon pretzel guy. Also has a gripe with Auntie Anne's for not making their own sauces.
Now, how early in the trip did this come up?
Right
Pretty
away.
early. Because we're talking like, I don't know if that got
Right out of the gate.
Auntie Anne's was parking lot talk.
All right, wait. So what you're upset? I agree. Wait, pull it up again.
Eddie is-
I agree with this take.
About the sauces?
No, I don't care. I don't fuck with the sauces. Salted though is the premier go-to in Auntie Anne's. If anything, I'll do a salted and then maybe I'll get the cinnamon as a side piece and do like half of the cinnamons as like a change of pace back.
Okay.
but what do
You
you
know what I
mean
mean?
they don't make their own sauces?
It's a big gripe of mine. So, you go to like a ball game or whatever, and they give you like the cheese out of the dispenser.
Yeah.
There's just all like pre-made sauces. Who wants cold cheese for a pretzel?
Oh, yeah, you need the warm cheese.
Exactly. That's dog shit. Auntie Anne's needs to get on that. They could certainly do better.
Quick, rank your pretzel dipping sauces.
Cheese and nothing else.
Oh,
Mustard's good too.
honey mustard
Honey
is
mustard.
elite.
I like honey mustard, but for like a tender, not for a
Really?
not for a pretzel.
I like.
Oh, I
I like.
love it for a pretzel.
I like cheese, and when they give you cheese and a good mustard, that's an ideal situation. One bite cheese, one bite mustard.
Are you mustard or honey mustard?
Honey mustard, probably.
I like
Yeah,
the
it's never just
sweetness.
straight yellow mustard. It's some sort of fancy mustard.
Yeah, it's a Dijon.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Good note to start.
Good note, yeah.
and that was parking lot talk.
That was parking lot because I was like, hey, what are you gonna get to eat?
Welcome to my Cadillac. We're talking Auntie Anne's.
Yeah.
He's also spelling Eddie the Mexican way with a Y.
Yeah.
He might think you're Mexican.
He might.
Eddie highly recommends Stroop waffle as an airport snack over the salty mix.
That's
Okay.
that's an easy suggestion right there.
Yep.
That's
Um,
good stuff.
So far, you're doing well with your
Okay.
takes.
Good.
How long was the talk about food?
It was a lot of food.
Okay.
It was a lot of food.
Danny's sauce on Eddie.
Danny is sauce on. Eddie is also sauce on.
Okay, I thought Danny was saucing Eddie.
Me too for a second.
Eddie also sauce on wings as opposed to sauce on the side. That's 3 for 3.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, but he is sauce on the side.
Interesting.
Hey,
seems like
we'll
an
get to that later.
Okay. All right. All right. Keep going. Danny worked at a country bar, for a little while, and slowly started to enjoy the music. Isn't a strictly bluegrass guy, though he's open to it all. What was this conversation?
He was asking my levels of country. How there's certain country fans who are like, no, I only like bluegrass, not this pop country shit.
Why did that come up?
We were talking music.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what type of music does he like? Oh, you have those notes. I assume. Okay. Okay.
Can we just real quickly show the gym floor and just show how much Mince is helping?
He's got his hands in his pockets to really show that he's ready to go at any moment.
And he's eating.
There is so much lamb.
They're already. Has Rick had a bite? Because I know Mince has had a bite.
Oh, listen to that crinkle.
Mincy's got some in his pocket.
Oh, God.
Chef Donnie is just a really good cook.
That looks so good.
Yeah. I want some of this.
Sounds like that WAP.
The what?
Nothing.
You gotta eat the whole thing.
Is this the fastest we've ever put a dumb idea into action?
Might be.
It's the fastest we've ever carved a lamb.
It's tied for fastest, definitely. Mincy
What's-
Clemmer was one day.
Oh, yeah.
The
Mincy
first
Clemmer's one day.
Do you want to try some?
Wet wheel also happened in like 3 minutes.
Yeah. Well, Donnie has a trip. He's leaving on Wednesday, so I was just like, when I texted him on the weekend, I was like, "Hey, can you cook a whole lamb?" He's like, "Yeah, I just got to do it before Wednesday." I'm like, all right, cool, dude. Let's fucking do it. Okay, back to his notes. Eddie's favorite music is old school doo-wop. I knew that about you, Eddie. I actually subscribed to your playlist on Spotify.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I listened to it. You know when your doo-wop is the best? A Saturday, a summer Saturday or Sunday afternoon.
Nailed it.
That's it.
Barbershop Quartet, like Life Could Be a Dream. Hello.
That's on there.
Is it?
Is it?
Tutti Frutti.
Yeah, what's kind of,
It's like Sam Cooke, Dion and the Belmonts.
like Motown?
Soul music.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Not
Oh,
doo-wop.
okay.
It's not doo-wop. That's
Okay.
It's soul. That's Motown and soul.
Oh, Dion's
Yeah.
All
doo-wop.
Dion is, but like Sam Cooke isn't.
Yeah, right around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I led with the wrong guy.
But give it a shot. He's got it on Spotify. I'm telling you, Sunday afternoon, if you're in your
I
car,
want to look at it right now.
Oh, yeah.
summer afternoon,
love that shit.
it is delightful.
What's it called?
Eddie's doo-wop playlist.
Okay, that makes sense.
Creative.
Yeah. I put that thing on all the time in the summer.
EDDY.
I.E., please.
Okay, keep going.
Whatever you prefer.
Do you think you were born in the wrong time, Eddie?
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
You should have been like a 50s guy.
Definitely.
Does that bum you out?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But
Eddie's doo-wop list. There it
play
is.
us what you got.
You should become one of those guys. We've looked at him on the act. The guy in Sweden, Sam, who dresses up only in like 1920s suits. You should start rocking some like 1950s suits.
I'll look into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
I'm gonna Google that later.
Yeah. Okay, what else we got? Eddie is not a shower music guy. Oh wait, Eddie and Danny are both open to the idea of us doing a 3-man karaoke night / day at a local karaoke bar. Eddie pointed out on the ride.
Now listen, I don't know a whole lot about Zach. He didn't seem like a karaoke guy to me.
No.
We'll get to that.
Did he come out as a karaoke guy?
Spelling was tough there.
2 different ways is
And both
wrong.
Both wrong. Yeah.
We were driving past
That's a
Louis.
me
It's a
move.
famous karaoke bar.
He strikes me as a guy, though, the real quack that has that one song that just knocks
Yeah.
it out of the park, where
Yeah.
everyone's like, holy fuck, he's singing that song, and he crushes it.
What do you think his song is?
Purple
Tequila?
Rain.
I was gonna say "Glory Days" by Bruce Springsteen. Bruce
Or about like,
Springsteen.
oh, wah, ah, ah, ah. One of those screamo songs.
Yeah, it could be one of those.
Yeah.
I can see him doing Tequila though really well.
Yeah.
Eddie is not a shower music guy. Danny rotates the same 10 to 15 songs until he's sick of them.
In the shower or
I was
in
supposed
life?
to be private in life.
Damn. Do you shower music?
Yeah, I'm good for like 2 songs.
Y'all shower music?
I don't.
No,
I
I
don't
don't.
either.
I
I'm
do.
Wakes
in
you
and
up in the
out.
morning.
You do, Kate.
I do.
Why?
It like hypes me up for the day.
Okay.
Do you do girl showers? Takes you forever in there?
Oh, yeah. I've been listening to Doechii in there. Getting hyped up. You know how
Yeah.
it is.
I shower for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm in and out.
That's
Well,
all
it depends if I'm shaving my ankles or not.
Yeah. And that being the only part of your legs that you shave.
Absolutely. I haven't shaved them. That's why I'm wearing these socks.
Okay, what other notes we got from Zach?
Yeah.
Danny enjoys the song "Please, Please, Please"
Zach.
by Sabrina Carpenter. Could have been fucking with you. I don't know.
Were you fucking with him?
No. It's a good song.
Okay.
I'm big on mainstream pop.
Okay. Eddie goes tank top if he's on the sand, but tarps off if he's in the water at the beach. That'd be just swimming.
Yeah.
Oh, I did learn a fact. Hopefully we can get him to zoom in. I learned a fact from Austin. Apparently, Zach is a big swimming guy, but his pool is so small that he can touch both sides.
That's just not a pool.
So he's more of a- He's more of a floating guy. Yeah, all right, we'll get to that. But we might have found the pool for Che to get his 100 laps.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know if he'd be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
One
Okay.
down and back for Che would still be difficult.
Danny was an elite food runner, but there was this one time where a customer injured themselves while Danny was moving a table.
He used the word elite. I don't believe I did, but thank
Okay.
you, Zach.
What happened there?
We would have to move tables and chairs off of the stage because a country band would come in every night to perform, and I was moving the table to the back room, and this one guy was telling this animated story, and as I was passing him, he lunged back, and he just smacked his head on the corner of the table and was seeing stars.
Oh, no.
I had guilt about it.
Damn.
But Zach made me feel better about it because he had a lot of spills on people in his food running days.
Yeah, Donnie's chopping up the sheep.
It smells good. I really want to try it.
Really, really want to try it.
It's
Look at Rick. It's like a kid in a candy shop.
He's gonna eat this whole thing.
Rick hungry.
He keeps talking about it, and I think he's like, I'm gonna eat this whole thing.
He needs to start eating. It's 12:40.
I know.
12:30.
What's he waiting for?
You gotta start eating soon, Rick.
Dive in. Yeah.
What are you waiting for? The world to change? Let's go.
Oh, he's gonna have a little seat for his meat.
We didn't get a beanstalk.
Donnie, you pick the first.
Oh my God.
Oh, just take that down.
Oh, he should have put a bib on.
If you even finish the
Oh
leg,
my.
I'll be impressed.
Oh, dog! Make sure there's no bones.
Everybody will watch out. You're gonna get crucified.
But also give her
Oh,
a little
dog.
bit. Give her a bite.
Give her a little piece, but don't give her any bones.
Yeah, no chance I'm finishing that.
What?
Oh, yeah.
One bite in.
One bite?
One bite in?
That's a fatty meat.
You took one bite and you
Everybody
said,
knows the rules.
It's
Oh
disappointing.
boy.
Be careful, because we could make you eat some other type of animal.
after all that talk,
Right.
he took one bite and he goes, yeah, there's no way I'm finishing this.
He was walking around being like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat this whole thing."
We gave him plenty of chances to take it back,
This
too, and he
morning
doubled
you were
down.
saying-
Maybe shake a little more when you take a bite, like you're really
Joey
struggling.
Chestnut, yeah.
Get it out of there. Urgh.
The chestnut
grown.
leg?
Maybe growl.
By the way, this is going exactly as we expected. Utterly boring.
Yeah. I gotta say though, Mince is doing more than I thought he would.
Yeah, you getting all this, Mince?
Look at him.
Making sure the lamb doesn't run away.
The hands in the pockets is crazy because it's not only not doing anything, but it's like being like, I don't want to do anything.
Right.
You know?
I decline.
Like,
Just wiped his hands off and put them back in his pockets.
Got to make sure the poo's still in there.
How's my face? We got juices on it.
good idea, Nick.
Yeah. Thanks, Nick. Good stuff, man.
All right, let me do an ad real quick and we'll go back to the notes. Experian, Madness in March is good. Madness in credit is bad. Take control of your credit and finances. Make sure you pick the Experian app. Experian could be your financial Cinderella with tons of free tools at your fingertips to help you take control of your financial life. The amount of free tools you get with Experian could fill a bracket with things like your free FICO score. You could boost your FICO score instantly free with Experian Boost. Make sure you're ready for your one shining moment. With Experian, go to the App Store and download the free Experian app now. Results will vary. See app for details. Go to the App Store and download the free Experian app now. I haven't gotten a text back from Zach.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You'd think that he would be ready to go. Oh, Mincy's walking away. He's got his piece. And now it's just a boy and his sheep. There it is.
This is why we do it.
And a dog.
It's a boy and his sheep.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
This is one sheep,
This is why we Viva.
Someone started playing Marvin's Room.
This could be the best day ever for that dog.
Yep.
If Rick doesn't eat it.
I should call Nick and just tell him that because he needs to get the feel of just how.
He needs to zoom in to have to watch it.
Yeah, he should have to watch all of this.
He should have to clip. He should have to clip this.
Yeah, this is he put punishment on us.
Yeah.
Hey. No, you don't have to shave. No, we just wanted you to see because technically WUM sheep was from your brain. Great idea. But it's going exactly as we thought. They made the lamb, the sheep, and now it's just Rick eating it, and it's so boring.
Yeah, I knew I was going to be gone this week.
All right, but you should tune into the yak and just watch our big boy eat.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay, all right. All right, sounds good. All right.
Bye, guys. Miss you.
All right, bye. Oh.
He's literally just eating.
Yeah.
And he's not doing it in like an aggressive manner or some manner that can entertain us.
Yeah, are you watching your weight, Rick?
What happened to the drumstick?
I can't even hear you guys from over here.
Good.
Well, you don't have to get sassy about it.
Damn.
What are you saying?
Chew with your mouth closed.
Take the drumstick. Eat off the drumstick. There you go. That's better. Growl.
Yeah, I prefer that.
I actually think Peter might have a point on the killing of this sheep.
Yeah.
It really wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it was not worth it at all.
Needless death.
Rick, try to.
Are we setting up a GoPro out there?
Right
Like
before
as you're
spring.
eating, take a big bite and like grunt and
Yeah.
After it, bro.
Stomp around.
make some noises.
The guy from
Yeah, stand up with it. And be like, oh,
Okay,
Rick is
caveman
hungry.
mode. Yeah.
Rick is hungry.
Yeah, there we go. Actually, come sit down here and eat a little bit of it.
That seems like a nightmare for the cleaning people.
No, just don't spill it.
Just get it on your
This
own.
thing's loaded with juice.
Just get it on your sweatshirt.
Well, bring a towel.
Yeah, bring a towel.
Yeah, we-
Yeah, you need a towel as a bib.
What?
A towel as a bib would be very funny.
Oh, here we
Wait,
have the yak towel.
Or just have Mincy next to you and wipe everything on his jeans.
Mincy lay horizontally.
I can put the wheel towel over him.
That all.
Should we put a tarp over Rick?
Yeah.
Here, we got a towel. I just want TJ to make you very large while you eat this.
Yeah, 5 phone.
Here, sit down like you're going to the barber shop. Oh.
You're gonna bib me?
Yep.
Oh, we have another.
Oh my God, that looks awesome.
Okay.
Want a bite?
Oh my God.
Is it good?
Not from that thing, but I do want to bite.
There you go.
Okay.
You want a bite?
There we go. Now this looks good. Yeah, that was worth it.
That was it. That's all we needed.
I was wrong.
Is it good?
It's pretty good.
The first
didn't big
first
me very
lamb
well,
you've ever
sorry.
had?
I feel like I've like haven't made a dent in this one leg yet, and I feel like I've been eating this entire time.
And you talked a lot of shit.
You talked a lot of shit, and then you took one bite and said, "I can't do this."
All right, you can go back. We
Finally got him to the
what we
Greek.
needed.
Thanks, Josh.
Yeah.
It was very juicy. Way juicier than I thought it was going to be.
Up close. It's
All right, Zach did hit me back, so we can have him zoom in after we hear your guys' notes.
Deal.
But let's finish his notes on you guys. Did you feel weird talking, knowing he was taking notes the whole time?
I didn't know what he would include and what he wouldn't.
Are you shocked with anything he included, or do you think he's got like?
Him calling me an elite food runner.
Yeah,
was interesting.
It did feel like we were asking questions to like it was kind of like a first date.
Yeah.
Kind of
Yeah.
questions, you know.
Yeah.
But
Zach was asking a lot of questions off the bat, and that kind of divulged into other things that we'll get into.
Okay. All right. What else we got for Eddie and Danny? All right. Menards over Home Depot or Lowe's for Eddie. Okay.
Good note. Good note.
They're the same thing.
Yeah. Danny is calling his handy friends to mount his TV, but also thinks he could do it. So if he had to pick, he's doing it. He's never ordered TaskRabbit.
Well, this got a little misconstrued, but
Wait, what is that?
this was Zach's first time ever hearing of TaskRabbit. He didn't know what TaskRabbit was. And so his exact question was, would you outsource mounting a TV or do it yourself? And I was like, oh, you mean like call a TaskRabbit? He's like, what? I was like, a TaskRabbit, and I explained it. But yeah, what did he say in the last part?
It sounded like you're going to do it yourself.
Oh, I think I said I would try doing it myself. If worse comes to worse, I'm calling a handy friend.
Got it.
Yes.
Danny's going
Worth notes,
suit
worth
fitting
notes.
today, and Eddie, now with 3 Ds, is not opposed to text and driving.
That's not. I feel like I was mad at a guy who was texting and driving on the highway. Matter of fact, but we could keep going.
Okay.
What if you were mad at a guy for texting and driving? Why would he write down?
You're not
opposed to it. That
I
feels
think
like the
he
exact
he might have just saw
Maybe
you
he saw
texting
me
and driving.
because that was hard for me to take notes.
Yeah, you were taking notes.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I was like, but once we got on the highway,
Got it.
I was like,
Yeah.
Do you have the self-driving on the Cadillac or no?
yes,
Oh,
but it's
you
not
do.
as like it kicks you out pretty quick if you're not eyes on the road.
Oh, because I know your Tesla, you would just hang out, right?
Yeah, until I rear-ended someone. Yes,
Wait, what?
in self-drive. Yes,
Self-drive?
yeah, it was fucked up.
I thought that was like impossible.
That's what I thought too, until it happened.
And just like
Yep.
you were just not looking, and then boom, you just
Boop.
rear-ended
Yep,
someone.
just boop. Yep,
How fast?
like 5, 10.
Oh, okay, that's
yeah,
not bad.
there's just a little bump.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Eddie considers Free Ride by Winter Group a good song. Eddie worked produce at a grocery store, preferred stocking bananas over other fruits, also enjoyed cutting the fruit, would eat apples in the cooler.
All right, so Eddie, let's take me through this. You're stacking a bunch of fruits. Why bananas?
Bananas are better because there's a shelf to put them on.
Right.
You know.
There's
Whereas-
an order to them,
Yeah.
Right,
Whereas apples, it was just like you're playing Tetris. You're just plugging holes.
and they could fall.
Yes, and there was
Avalanche.
never enough apples in the bushel or like the elevated rack. It was annoying.
Bananas have stadium seating.
Correct.
Yeah.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now the cooler apples, was that
That was
That's
just sneaking one.
technically theft?
Technically theft. Yes. That's what
Okay.
my mom told me, who got me the job.
I got fired for that when I was 15, my first job.
Did
I was
you?
eating Pringles in the break
Oh,
room
Pringles are different than apples.
without paying for them, and they were like, "Well, you're fired." I thought I was just eating some Pringles.
Yeah.
I wasn't even hiding it.
I know.
I view Pringles differently than apples in that case.
Yeah, I would see where Pringles and apples would be.
Yeah,
different.
because apples go bad.
They have a
so
shelf
eventually-
life.
Yeah, eventually you're gonna.
Pringles don't grow on trees.
Yeah,
Right.
you're a criminal.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, my Pringles tree would beg to differ with you, sir.
Pringle tree would rock. Okay, what else? Eddie, potatoes were constantly going bad in his grocery days. Why
Probably
is that
still-
starred?
Probably still are.
It's a good star, I guess, a footnote.
Footnote, yeah.
And then I think we had one other note app from Italian sub for both Eddie and Danny. Eddie also doesn't mind a little spice on his. You guys talked a lot of food.
This is like a
We
Foodie
did,
Boys
yeah.
episode.
Yeah. In high school, Danny knew a kid, Mickey Rose, whose mom would make him an amazing sandwich with the good sub sauce. Danny would trade his entire lunch for this sub.
I like that.
Yeah, all of freshman year.
Wait, you trade your entire lunch for this other kid's sub?
Mhm. Yeah, he had a nice one on a sub roll. I just had the Wonder Bread, bag of chips, and a granola bar, and I traded all for this nice sub.
Why would he do that trade? Because
He-
it came with the chips.
Something
I just
different.
didn't really like it for some reason.
That's crazy.
It was. Shout out Mickey Rose.
That's awesome. You got a trade partner. Okay. TV and movie specific info doesn't always retain well for Danny.
What does that even mean?
Huh?
Like if I watch a TV show and someone's like, "Oh, you remember this part?" I'll be like, I'll have trouble being like, "Oh, yeah, I guess." I'll have to describe it in full for me. I have trouble retaining TV information.
Yeah, I think that's normal.
Yeah, Zach agreed.
Yeah. I don't think I retain specific things.
Mind you, he's like asking me these straight up, and I'm
Well,
answering.
I brought up like some type of movie quote or something.
Oh, and we
And
both
you're
had
like,
trouble
yeah, yeah.
remembering it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Eddie has been brushing too hard, so was recently recommended an electric toothbrush by his dentist. Danny confirmed acoustic toothbrush.
Yeah, he kept calling electric toothbrush versus acoustic toothbrush.
Acoustic toothbrush.
Just regular toothbrush.
Oh, that's what acoustic toothbrush means?
I like
Okay.
that. I
like that a lot.
toothbrush, yeah.
I've always been an acoustic guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brushing unplugged.
Yeah.
Okay, now the real thing is we need your guys' notes.
So is everything not electric acoustic? Like, do I have an acoustic razor?
Yeah,
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Technically.
I have an acoustic car.
Is it? Do I have an acoustic dildo
Yeah.
on my body?
Yeah.
Technically,
in
yeah.
me right now?
Technically, yeah. Right?
Technically.
I'm carrying an
Yeah.
acoustic dildo at all times.
Yeah.
Everything without a motor.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This is an
Oh shit.
This is an acoustic chair, not an electric chair.
Yeah. That's true.
It's true.
Damn.
Yeah.
The Amish are all acoustics.
An acoustic dildo.
Yeah, like, hey, you want to see my acoustic dildo? Then you just whip out your dick. It's like, what? You said yes. That actually might be a loophole for flashers.
True.
Just get consent. Okay. What do you guys have on Zach?
Do you want to go first? I kind of got a good amount.
Yeah, you probably got more than me, so I'll go first. He didn't know what Wetzel's Pretzels was.
Okay.
No idea. So he was firmly on Auntie Anne's side. Back to the wings. He likes his sauce on the side of the wing to preserve the crisp.
Oh.
Yeah. So when he gets wings, he gets sauce on the side.
Okay.
I asked him what his favorite gas station was. He had no preference. So
I don't think I do either.
Yeah.
no, you don't like a Pilot or like a trucker one. Where
Buc-ee's.
Oh, that's different.
Laura.
I don't count Pilot as that's like a road stop.
Yeah, or like a Quick Trip, Wisconsin Quick Trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, road trips you got your favorites, but around town.
I loves.
Do you have around town gas station favorites?
Around town, no. I feel like we don't have like a great gas station here.
Right.
Yeah.
A Loves on the road trip.
Loves is the one.
Yeah.
Loves is the
That would
one.
be my number
Yeah.
one.
A Love's truck stop.
Yep.
Back to the swimming thing. He said he wasn't big on the swim shirts because they provide too much suction when you get in the water.
Okay. Makes sense.
He worked at a steakhouse and he wasn't really good at being a food runner because he would have to ask excuse me too much because he's a bigger guy.
Okay.
But while he was at the steakhouse, he served a really big bald wrestler. Didn't know who it was, but it was not the Big Show or Bam Bam Bigelow.
Brandon?
Was it Kane?
The mystery remains.
He had no. I ran through a bunch.
Steve Austin.
King Kong Bundy?
Are we sure it was a wrestler?
That's what he said.
Okay.
Is it a wrestler or a wrestler?
A current wrestler?
What is it?
He couldn't give me
Cale
anything.
Sanderson?
He had nothing.
Then how do you know it was a wrestler?
Because I asked him, I was like, do you like wrestling? He's like, oh, not really.
Luke Gallows?
Because I said Tampa has a lot of wrestlers that live there.
Yeah, it's a big wrestling place.
Yeah.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson, perhaps?
Hulk
Or
Hogan?
Chance?
Was not Hogan.
Kurt Angle?
It was not Braun Strowman. I had no idea.
What a mystery.
I know. So we need to figure out who that was. And then he worked at Publix at some point, and he was a pub sub maker.
Those are good.
Yeah, he said that the chicken tender one is overrated, but to get the spicy roast beef, that's the best one.
Correct.
Okay.
And they're properly rated, and that's all I have.
Okay.
All right. First, we have Zach. Has only ever had a Stroop waffle when it comes as ice cream or coffee topping. Has never had one on its own. Prefers sauce on the side with wings, but if they accidentally put sauce directly on, he won't send back. Acute mood swing at most.
Acute mood swing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wears shorts 95% of the year.
Wow.
Florida.
Lives in Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Recently started using an electric toothbrush per his dentist's advice. We touch on acoustic toothbrushes, Zach's joke, having bigger, better bristles than electric toothbrushes, and Zach begins to regret making the switch. Exact words were, "This wasn't reassuring."
Okay.
His top 3 Chief Keef songs are Love Sosa, Macaroni Time, and he couldn't think of the name of the third one, so for now he's going to sub it with Glory Boys featuring Fredo.
Okay.
Has a pool. When asked how big it was, he said small enough to where he can shoot from one side to the other, underwater the whole time, with one kick.
One kick. That's important.
Favorite karaoke song, depends what day it is. Important to note, he didn't say depends on the day. He said depends on what day it is. Unclear if he was trying to say his song choice depends on his mood that day, or if he actually reserved singing certain songs for certain days of the week. Either way, he never named a song.
Okay.
So we might have a Tuesday song, a Thursday song.
Okay.
Says Rico gets a bad rap, appeared to be directly related to the fact that Rico gave him $250.
I would say that's fair.
I asked if he was actually going to practice basketball tomorrow, and he said, yeah, there's an indoor Mormon basketball court by my house and it's open tomorrow. I asked why he goes to an indoor Mormon gymnasium, and he said because it has air conditioning. Was surprised with himself for doing the one-handed clap on the show today because he doesn't break that out very often.
Wow.
He doesn't watch wrestling. However, he does watch clips of wrestling.
That's watching wrestling.
Had never heard of TaskRabbit before. 2 wows and 1 woe while I explained what it was. Thinks everyone should get into a car accident at some point in their life.
What?
No, this is an experience you got to have. It's a human experience.
Barstool Eddie claims he didn't trade in his Tesla due to recent Elon Musk oversaturation. is Team Auntie Anne's when it comes to the classic age-old debate of Auntie Anne's versus Wetzel's Pretzels. Says Auntie Anne's needs to come out with homemade dipping sauce in order to become #1 undisputed pretzel chain hunt.
Wait, these are your notes about Eddie?
Yeah.
Zach blindly agrees.
Okay.
Notices my tinted iPhone screen and appears to not be crazy about it. Zach, still stuck on the prior conversation, informs Eddie that Wetzel's Pretzels doesn't even make their own homemade dipping sauce. Eddie says he already knew that, and his point still stands. Ed reveals that he has also recently switched to brushing his teeth electrically. Disbelief completely fills the car. I suggest pulling over. Not for nothing, but Eddie still uses a regular toothbrush when he's traveling.
Oh.
Yeah, travel.
Yeah, that's smart.
His gas station snackage has gone way down since becoming an electric car owner.
Correct.
Eddie gets asked by Zach if he takes his shirt off in the pool. Ed confirms he's in the Tarps Off Club, then goes on about how he wishes swim shirts were as normalized when he was a kid as they are today. Apparently, kids don't get bullied for wearing shirts in pools anymore because swim shirts are now a thing and growing more popular.
True, right?
I 100% with you there.
They all got like the Under Armour swim shirts.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I've said it on the Yak before, but like everyone has that one moment where they just look back and they're like, that was so embarrassing and I wish that didn't happen. It probably shaped the rest of my life. Mine was when I was like maybe 9 or 10 and my friends told me to put my hands together at the pool and I did it and then I just had tits and I've had tits. Just
That's
devastated me. Yeah, because like up until
Very
that
funny,
point,
though.
I had no idea I had tits.
Very
and then when
funny.
they did that, I was like, "Fuck." I
that's
breasts.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
worry about
that.
that no more.
Yeah.
That's. They probably laugh so hard.
Yeah. It's that and being at a bar at Wisconsin freshman year and overhearing a girl saying I had really large eyebrows. Those are the two that are just they stick with you forever.
You have
Yeah,
stuff
that
that sticks with you.
Yeah, it's just like you would never
Yeah.
like you just remember the time and place in your head and you're like, that really sucked and changed me.
Yeah, I've got some of those.
What do you got? Give me one.
It was I hooked up with this girl, and then her friend was texting her. She's like, "Oh, I'm with him." She's like, "Whatever," and then she was like, "Oh, like I'm so jealous. He's such a good whatever." And then she was showing me her friend say that, and her text back was, "Yeah, it was fun, but I can't be with him. He's just too big."
Oh, damn it!
That was,
Damn.
that one-
Yeah,
Never forget
And
how
you
they
just-
made you feel.
You can't get rid of it. Do you guys have them?
I do. Miss Scheller's English class in middle school, and Brian S. I won't say his last name, Seymour. He said it was April Fool's Day, and he said, "Hey, everybody, look at Kate's big boobs, April Fool's." And then I started putting a sock in my training bra, and I like long waist so you could see it was a sock, and that was tough. Then I had an English teacher in high school who, in front of the class, was like, "Look how unique her side profile is." Like, pointed out how like my nose, like whatever. And I
That's
think about
tough.
those things a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone has those moments.
Yeah, you'll never get rid of
Never,
it. in your
you'll
brain.
never shake them.
I wish you could.
We were playing in Minnesota. The opposing student section. This is my senior year, and at this point, when we would play on the road, it didn't happen all the time, but every so often, the blog I was writing had become popular enough that people at other schools were reading it, and students would yell my name, and then they would just like give me a thumbs up or whatever. You would play at Purdue, and they knew me and shit like that. So we're at Minnesota. And they always heckled the other guys on the team, but I didn't play, so they were generally pretty nice to me. And a guy was like, "Titus," and I turned around just like, "What's up?" Like trying to be like, what's up? Like be cool and everything. And he just goes, "Nice muffin top, fat ass." And it blindsided me. I thought he's gonna be like, "Love the blog."
Yeah.
And he just goes, "Nice muffin top, fat ass," and then I became a bulimic. That's what I have to.
Yeah.
It's the blindside ones.
Thank for my glow up.
Where you're like going
Yeah.
into it just not even thinking this is like I didn't think I had a possibility of having breasts and then boom.
I literally was like, this guy's gonna be like, "Can I get a picture? Love the whatever," and it was just nice muffin top, fat ass. And then I was like, "Fuck!" And then I had to sit the entire game. Like the end of the bench is like right by their student section, so I had to sit the entire game right there. Oh, it was awful.
You couldn't even look in a mirror to make sure you didn't have a muffin top.
Yeah, it was tough, and he wasn't wrong.
Damn.
But I showed him. I got in the game and made a
tough.
really crisp chest pass.
Steven probably has
I got the
zero
last
of
laugh.
these, by the way, now that I'm realizing
I'm
it.
thinking of like
Steven
more and
never
more
has
as I
had
sit
one
here.
of these moments.
I don't.
Yeah, of course you don't.
No,
They've
I'm sure there
happened.
are moments growing up where I didn't like, but you just
Yeah,
Don't
but
even worry about those.
these have happened to you. You just have never internalized them.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about any shit from like
Yeah, but
2010 or earlier.
but someone said something really mean to you as a kid, and you just didn't. You didn't. You're like, no, that's my buddy.
Did you hear what he said?
Probably.
Yeah, 2010.
I don't think about anything 2010 or earlier.
What about the shit that
Like-
came out of your shorts?
Like ever?
No, I mean I thought about it when we talked about it, but then no, I don't think about that.
You don't have no memories just kind of rifle through your mind every now and then about 2004.
Never.
Okay, sorry.
The Bucks win a Super Bowl?
2002, 3?
You don't
Yeah.
think about that?
January 26th. I mean, sports stuff occasionally, if like especially if they display it on TV or like, Gruden's coming here.
So-
then I'm like, all right, yeah.
How old are you? 38?
39.
You're 39, so in 2010 you were 23?
24.
24? All right, so you don't think of something when that happened when you were 15 that doesn't ever just cross into your mind?
Never.
Wow. Okay. You're built different than 100% of the rest of society. All right.
Did you guys see there was like a tweet going viral today where someone was like, people don't understand that being 24 in 2012 Brooklyn was like peak existence, and then everyone was sharing like, no, it actually was like DC in 2008. It was all these people not realizing.
Chicago in the 90s during the Bulls.
It was no, but it was all these people not realizing they were just saying where they happened to live when they were 24.
Yeah.
Which is
That's all it
obvious.
is,
Like
yeah.
24 probably is the best
Yeah.
age of any age. Like 2 years out of college, yeah. To be 24 in Brooklyn in 2012 was the peak of human society. It's like, no, you just
being
loved
24.
being 24.
Yeah, being 24 is cool.
Yeah, it might be the best age
Yeah.
because you're 2 years out of college. You got maybe a little money. You're like a little bit more self-assured. The whole like angst of graduating college and what are you going to do? But you have no responsibility.
Yeah, and even if you don't have money, it's not the biggest deal in the world yet.
Right.
You're just like, whatever.
Right.
God damn it.
Yeah, when I say money, it's like I was making when I was 24, I was making $35,000 a year, and it was awesome.
Yeah. But you don't feel like shame if you are poor,
Right.
Or whatever. There's no shame. It's just like
Right.
like you might feel as you get older.
You just need enough money to go on
Just-
like 2 trips with your boys a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then a couple years later, once the classic fights age, when you're like, life sucks. That's the worst.
That is the worst. And also 24 is like none of your friends are probably married. Like obviously probably no one has kids, so it's like everyone's got that down for anything.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
having said all that, I've never been 24 in Brooklyn in 2012, so
That's
I can't.
true.
So maybe they're right.
That's a good point.
Maybe they're right.
Right.
They could be right.
Yeah, but just everyone just slowly realizing like
Yeah.
the nostalgia of being 24 is really what they're after. It has nothing to do with what location they're in.
Imagine being 24 in Brooklyn in 2011.
Oh,
so
man, that
close.
Get it.
Fuck.
Damn.
Be so,
Fuck.
Terrible.
Fuck.
you'd be so close to.
You just missed it.
Just missed it, yeah. Because being 25 in Brooklyn in
Kill
2012,
yourself.
Oh.
Kill yourself.
Done.
a fucking loser.
Damn.
Okay.
Rick, how's it going?
Good.
Okay. All right.
Good
not-
stuff.
He's not even gonna make a dent in this.
What's the GoPro
I've been
cap?
eating nonstop. I feel like there's no visible progress whatsoever.
Can I go take a pinch?
I want some.
Yeah, I want
go take
some
a
too.
Pinch.
Help
All
him
right,
out,
Danny.
Brandon.
What else?
All right, last couple. Eddie used to work in the produce section at Jewel. Says apples were constant upkeep throughout the day. Always had to stack them as high and tight as possible.
Matches.
Zach then tells us he worked at a Publix in the deli department and even admits that he would get jealous of the produce section people because they got to walk in the walk-in coolers more. Ed seems genuinely happy to have given a ride to Zach after we dropped him off. Ed says he doesn't know what a Mormon basketball court is either.
No. That's confusing.
But it has air conditioning, so that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, Wisconsin lost on a Mormon basketball court.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
Saturday.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, the Mormons are mad at us for PMT because we grouped the Sweet 16 teams, basketball schools, football schools,
Mm-hmm.
and then BYU was just Mormon. And I don't really know what else to describe them as.
Yeah, I actually don't know. Are they more basketball or football? It feels
Mormon.
like yeah.
They're just Mormon. The Mormon is so encompassing.
Were they? Yeah, they were mad about the Mormon part and weren't mad that you didn't pick one. Like,
Yeah, I don't
wasn't
know.
Like, it wasn't like they were like, "Come on, man, we're obviously a football school."
Yeah, it's like, no, dude, you guys are Mormon.
You're just Mormons. Yeah,
I think
they
that's
are.
just the predominant thing you think of.
Do they not realize they're Mormons?
I don't know.
Yeah, because they are, right?
Yeah, because like they could win. They could win.
So you're not wrong.
They could win 3 titles in a row, and they're still
Yeah,
Mormon.
Still the Mormon school.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mormon will always overpower anything else they got.
Anything
going.
else they do.
Yeah.
It's Mormon. Oh,
Why-
we got some.
Why is everyone dancing up there?
Why are they dancing?
Is Rick making them dance for him?
Is it good? All right, well then let us eat some too. Come back and yak.
What were the odds that Brandon and Kate would be the first?
Yeah. No way.
It's a late meal for Kate.
So are you jealous in those situations with Che where he says shit like that?
Oh, extremely. Che has a brain that, like, if you could duplicate it, I think it would solve most of the world's problems because no one would ever really get angry at each other.
Yeah. Just bounce off.
Do we ever think something really traumatic happened to Che and now he's actually just numb?
Ooh.
Yeah.
What's the worst moment of your life, Che?
Non like family death related.
Or friend, because we know about Banana too.
I don't know. They're
Okay.
all pretty good.
He can't think of a bad moment.
Yeah.
They're all pretty good.
No bad moments.
Okay. Nothing bad.
What about like worst moment on camera? We got you snapping at Frank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm realizing something. Does he
Not my
just not have a
friends.
memory?
Yeah.
He might not.
He's like Dory the fish.
No, I remember a lot of stuff, but yeah, I don't spend time like thinking about it or if stuff happened in the past, yeah. No rearview mirror type guy.
But you tell stories sometimes. You
Yeah,
tell the
you
stories of
sometimes-
throwing the eggs at the house.
Yeah, or like glory days stuff, 440s and whatnot.
Yeah, beating
Yeah.
9-year-olds
Yeah.
in mini golf.
Bananas' friend getting hit by a
Yeah.
tree.
Maybe that's why those stories come up because they will trigger a memory, but I never think about those things.
What do you think about?
Nothing.
I think that just
So what's going on in your
Solve.
brain day to day?
Just living.
When you lay your head down to sleep at night, and that 5 minutes before you fall asleep, what goes through your head?
Well, if I'm being fully transparent, like I'm researching stuff for the next day
Okay.
for like bets and stuff like
He's
that.
a computer.
But yeah, like I'm not.
You
I don't
think
really think too far ahead. I don't really look in the past either.
What about
he legitimately just powers himself down?
Yeah. What about, like, there are days when you're in a bad mood. What happens those days?
like at the end of the day?
No, there's been days where you've been, like, kind of
Yeah.
surly.
yeah.
So when like Big Cat asked you
Just
to
go to
move to
sleep.
Chicago, were you like laying in bed at night, like thinking of the pros and cons?
No.
No, see, I think he lays in bed. He's like, wow,
When-
this pillow is really soft.
Yeah.
This pillow is really.
Yeah,
No,
I, mean,
I
I had
think
to like
he-
prepare and like think about that stuff for a bit, but like I'm not going to bed with like problems on my mind generally.
When you go home and your wife's like, "How was work?" Do you just say, "I don't know"? I don't
usually
remember.
Say, pretty good. Did the show. It's good. The other show
But you
came
like,
back.
do you like recall like moments from the day or something? You're like, "Ah, this."
Once in a while, yeah,
Yeah.
if like something big happened, but most of the time it's pretty generic. Like, yeah, pretty good. Good show.
Do you,
Yeah,
Do you have a Xanax prescription or something?
I don't even take like Tylenol.
Does his brain make Xanax? Like,
Just constantly
naturally.
barred out.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about it, like, when we decided the move and I was pitching certain people, like, almost, everyone was like, yes, but, like, let me think about it. Che was, there was no
No buffer.
selling or anything. It was
No.
just, yeah. And he's got a wife and 2 kids.
Yeah.
And so, like, it wasn't even, like the single guys, I would be like,
Yeah.
they're
Alarming
like, yeah,
fact.
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're asking him to run an errand or something. He's like, "Yeah, sure, I did."
I should
yeah,
just-
I'll approve my life.
wanna
I
walk
should
around.
I should test this. Like, Che, we're gonna move to Albuquerque next year.
Yeah.
I like Albuquerque.
I mean, it's bullshit. He would go anywhere.
Actually, we're moving back to New York.
That's cool.
I should move somewhere for a year just to see if I can make Che go with me.
Where could you go? That
I mean, there are
Where could you go
discussions
that
about, like,
you
behind the
would
scenes
like
and stuff
it?
like that,
right.
Because eventually he's just gonna wait you out anyway. Even if you're like, "Let's go
Yeah.
to Anchorage, Alaska," Jay will be like, "I don't mind it."
Yeah.
Like, you'll eventually be like, "Get me the fuck out
Yeah.
of here."
Barstool, Iraq.
Yeah. What's going to bother?
Let's do
I
it.
mean, Julia says it's awesome there.
Yeah. Where
Yeah,
where
Julio
could,
does say it's awesome
where
there.
could you go that you could outlast Jay?
I think the only thing that really triggers him is when the Bucks lose something football related.
Or
When you're
when
gonna
the
say worst
data
moments,
loses.
the first thing that
Yeah.
came to my mind is like we lost 4 games in a row
yeah.
in 2008. And then
That's
Gruden
the
got
worst
fired.
moment of your life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at him. He's shooken up about it.
He's getting war flashbacks.
Yeah, he's about to start crying.
Who were the 4 teams you lost to, Jay?
I don't know. The last team was the Raiders, though.
Oh,
Like we were supposed to win.
Jeez.
God.
Gotta
Gave
win
up,
that
like,
game.
Trigger warning.
I think like 299 yards rushing.
Did you go to
something like
therapy after that?
Oh,
that. No, never done that.
Okay, never mind.
I think a therapist would have to go to a therapist if they talk to Che.
A therapist would start paying Che.
Yeah. Well, it would be like you know how like in Hollywood they're worried about AI taking all the script writers' jobs. If a therapist met with Che, they'd be like, if this is contagious, I'll be out of a job. Like if more people are like Che, there's no place for me anymore.
I'd also love to see Che provide therapy. Like to hear his advice.
Well, I was going to say, if he goes to therapy, how long before the therapist is then like on the couch?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And stuff to Che.
Yeah, the therapist would be like, oh my God, I have an existential crisis. They're making a new type of human that doesn't feel.
The worst moment of his life is 2008 when the Bucks lost 4 in a row.
Yeah, Che, give us therapy. Like what? Like I'm depressed right now. What should I do? I'm not actually, but just role play.
Why are you depressed? Tell me about it.
I don't know. I'm thinking about dying.
When you're 40, I mean, average life expectancy is like what,
just
77.
Is AI answer. This would be if you typed it into Google.
Yeah, you eat fine for the most part. Ice cream.
yeah. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like this might be a situation where like Michael Jordan can't coach others how to be Michael Jordan.
Right. Right.
Like he's the goat at it, but I don't know if he's.
I just don't worry about stuff.
I don't know if he can help us.
Yeah. He can't relate
Just
to anyone
don't-
else.
Yeah, I'm sad. Just don't be.
Yeah.
Why?
You eat okay? Ice cream?
Yeah. Hey, Che, I'm sad. Oh, well, Caleb Williams looked pretty good his rookie year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Try not to get too low with the lows.
You don't get low with anything.
I mean, once in a while you have a grumpy day, but then you just go to sleep, wake up the next day.
It's quite something. He's an evolved human. All right, I want to try something.
Go get you a pinch.
Brandon, rip an ad.
Go get you a pinch. Titus, go get you a pinch.
All right, I'll give me some.
Pinch a lamb.
Yeah.
We got Venmo with us all throughout March. And we love how easy it is to pay for items online or send money to our friends. Sign up for the Venmo debit card in seconds and add your card instantly to Apple Pay or Google Pay to use your balance right away. With no monthly fee and no minimum balance requirement, earn up to 5% cash back at top brands when you shop with the Venmo debit card. Whether you're splitting the bar tab or snacks for the watch party at home, use Venmo debit card for the game day assist. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. pursuant to license by MasterCard International Incorporated. Dosh offer terms apply. Start spending your Venmo balance instantly with the Venmo debit card. Sign up today at venmo.com/card/apply. That is Venmo. They'll be with us all throughout March. I guess the tenderloin is on the left. It had the nice barky pieces, and then that's where he's directing everybody to. It's good.
Brandon, you know in an Uber while they're driving you and they get a new request and that noise that goes off?
Yeah.
Where would you rank that in most annoying noises?
Not very high.
Really?
It doesn't bother me.
Do you think it's fair to say that the iPhone alarm going off in the wild could be number one?
I think that's way up there. iPhone alarm period is an annoying noise, but it's designed to be, I guess.
I actually enjoy when the Uber goes off because I want to see if he passes on the ride or not.
Yeah, but a lot of the times they'll get another one or they just won't fuck with it and it's like da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da,
Yeah.
da-da-da-da.
Ooh, that one's too cheap for him. He's out on that one.
Yeah, but then hit decline.
iPhone alarm in the wild is brutal.
Yeah, when people put it in commercials and shit, that should be outlawed.
Have y'all ever worked retail?
No.
I worked at a Radio Shack in 2003 when I was 24 in West Point, Mississippi, which is probably the peak.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
imagine being in West Point, Mississippi at 24.
Yeah.
God.
But it had a bing bong machine, bing bong, and I still hear that noise sometimes in my sleep.
What do you mean?
A bing bong machine. You walk in the door, ding dong.
Oh, a door
Okay.
chime.
Yeah, a door chime.
Yeah, doorbell. Okay.
Would you rather have the bells on top of the door?
No. Either one sucks.
But
we didn't get a lot of. We didn't get. It wasn't a busy store, so you would get into modes where you'd be back playing a video game, and then you just cross your leg and get comfortable, and it's 3rd and 7 on Madden 2004, and then ping pong.
Can I say something? Because again, I can see when we have a. Zach's been sweating his dick off. He's wiping his face with it. He's been in the Florida sun.
Zach's.
He's been on for
hey,
like.
Zach.
What is he doing?
He's been there for like 40 minutes, and I'm like, I can't let him.
What are you doing?
He's sweating his ass off.
I was out here just trying to work on my basketball shot earlier because yesterday didn't go too well. It's pretty sobering. I need to get a little more active. I was trying to work on it. Instead of more up, less forward is what I was working on, were the directions.
Yeah, how'd it go?
It went okay. It didn't go as good as I thought it was going to go. I'm trying to work on the more arc, and they're not going in.
Yeah. So you showed up being like, if I just go more up, I'm gonna hit everything.
I did. In my head, I was like, I was playing it back like, he's right. I just got to go way more up, and that's not it.
So
it has to be it, but
there is more to it. But I think that's where you start, Zach.
I definitely one step at a time here.
Yeah.
It's definitely helping. More going in than yesterday, but not much more.
Where are you right now? Are you in a backyard? Where are you?
Oh, it's they got a court by the fire station.
Oh,
You didn't go to the Mormon
double
gym?
rim, Zach.
I've been trying to tell myself it's a double rim, but it's not. It's a skill issue. I want to blame the double rim as much.
Oh, it's a skill issue. I thought he said it's a skillet shoe.
Skillet shoe.
I thought that was a type of rim.
Me too. All right, so Zach, we have some follow-up questions. The car ride, we went through the notes.
Okay.
You think everyone should get in at least one car accident?
Well, we'll see. What happened was there was a guy either texting or kind of nodding off on the way to the airport. He was way over in the lane, like towards the sidewall. And I just feel like some people don't really take how serious the road is, being in cars like that in traffic and on the highway. And I don't want anybody to get hurt, but like I think a car accident is pretty like a healthy reminder of, hey man, you got to take this serious when you're out on the road. Like your life and other people's lives are at stake. You can't just be willy-nilly messing around behind the wheel.
Yeah,
It's
kind of a reminder.
It's kind of the same as how people say everyone should work in the service industry.
Right.
At some point.
Good point, Zach.
Zach, karaoke. I noticed that came up during the conversation. Are you a karaoke guy?
I'm not opposed to karaoke night whatsoever. Karaoke is pretty fun.
So yes.
I enjoy karaoke, yes sir.
All right. What's your go-to karaoke song? Does it depend on the day?
It does.
Who sings that?
It does.
Yeah.
All right.
Not an artist. It just like.
That's not a song.
Depends.
Zach,
what mood we're in.
I'm going to give you a day. It's Thursday night, May 23rd. We're in Tampa. It was a warm day. We spent the day at the beach. We're a little tired, a little sunburned, but we want to go out. We want to have a good time. And we had seafood for dinner. What's your song?
Seafood. What's the temp outside?
Right now, as we go out, it's 71.
I do Brad Paisley Online.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right. What about this one, Zach? All right.
What is it, online?
You're back in Chicago. It's let's say mid-April. It's a Monday night. It's cold. It's like, for you it's cold. It's 45. We haven't really fully hit spring. And you're going to a karaoke bar. Maybe it's a girl you've been talking with and she offers it up. She's like, hey, let's go to a karaoke bar. You don't really want to go out. It's a Monday night, but you also like this girl. What are we thinking?
I do Carrie Underwood Before He Cheats.
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Okay.
Hey, are you a Brad Paisley guy?
I think he's got some good songs.
Yeah, I like him too. Yeah.
Question 1B, if you're with the girl, are you ever going to go duet karaoke song in that situation?
Yeah, I think duet karaoke is a great icebreaker.
Okay.
Okay, Summer Love it.
I don't know if it has a karaoke.
Anybody want to do a day and a combination of factors? Because I kind of like that.
Yeah.
All right, it's a cold January day, worst month of the year, undisputed. You just need to get out of the house, go grab a drink. It's let's call it a Thursday. Weekend hasn't exactly started yet, but you still need a break ahead of time. You go to the bar by yourself, see that it's karaoke night. What song are you picking on that cold, boring winter day?
Young Thug Daddy's Birthday.
Glad I asked.
Great answer.
Yeah, it's a dopamine
What about you,
boost. I
Dan?
get it.
What'd you go with there?
I'm going to have to go with, I would go Everywhere, Michelle Branch, actually.
Sounds like it'd be a good song.
What about Halloween night, Zach? What are you going with on Halloween night?
Karaoke Halloween night.
Yeah.
We gotta do something a little spooky.
Yeah.
Halloween night. Something spooky.
The crowd's full of girls.
Do you like mashing? Perhaps Monster Mash?
Really putting some thought into this.
Yeah. Give him time. Give him time.
Let him cook.
Soldier Boy, kiss me through the phone.
There it is. There it is.
What about now? You haven't experienced this yet, but if we do end up hiring you, and it's trending that way, and you're here in Chicago, let's say summer. So the Cubs play on Friday at 1:20 every Friday. It's the best. It's my favorite time. Wrigley's great on a Friday afternoon. You get out of Wrigley. There's a karaoke bar down the street called Trader Todd's. It actually gives you, I think it's 2 for 1 with your ticket stub. Great day. It's like 85 degrees. You're hanging out. You're with a great friends, and then you stumble into Trader Todd's around 4:30 afternoon on a Friday.
And we're picking another karaoke song
Yeah,
on a Friday with the boys, having a great time. Did they win the game?
yeah.
They did win the game.
Good question.
Close game or
Walk off
blowout?
home run.
Ooh.
Walk off home run. Yeah.
That's a good feeling. Are we top of the queue? Like, how did the last guy do?
What do you mean?
Like the guy before me, did he bomb or did he smash?
He did okay. It was kind of a little boring. He lost us a little bit.
Yeah, he did Tennessee whiskey.
I'll do Kodak Black Transporting.
Okay.
He's good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Good.
He's really good. All right, do we have any other questions from the notes? Let's pull them back up.
It's a long walk he's taking.
Yeah. Acoustic
Trying to move the
toothbrush.
legs.
What happened to the indoor basketball court, the Mormon one, Zach?
Oh, they turned me down. They said, "Do you frequent here?" And I was like, "No, man. I just want to, work on my game a little bit." And she said, "Well, you're gonna have to not play here today." And I was like, "Okay."
Work
So
on your game
we pivoted
elsewhere.
that's pretty. She said it a little nicer than that. So we just pivoted to the fire station. This one's always open.
Okay.
How'd the flight home go?
The flight home went well. We made it to the airport in time. Got to the terminal. I was the ride was great. Eddie and Danny were awesome for taking me. I really do appreciate that again, guys. Got to the terminal one flight before my flight. So then when they had like a San Diego or I think it was somewhere in California going on the screen, I thought I had completely messed up the location. But she's like, no, honey, you're good. You're just a little early. So it worked out well.
Was that Auntie Anne's right where I said it to be?
I didn't see the Auntie Anne's just because there were so many people, but you had a great call on the stroopwafel as a snack. That's going to go in the rotation
Love
pretty
that.
much for the rest of the week.
Is he walking in very small circles?
Wait, you said the rotation for just the rest of the week?
Yeah, I'll probably pick up a box at the grocery store because they were great. They had a good crunch, and then I didn't expect the ones that were on the plane had tons of caramel, so I saved the wrapper to try to see if I could match brands when I get to the store. They're pretty good.
Okay. All right, Zach, I have one last thing for you. So how close are you to
Yes,
your
sir.
house right now?
10 minutes.
Okay. Can you go home and video you showing us this one kick underwater pool thing you got?
I can do that. Yeah, no problem. I got you.
All right, because Austin also said that you're not much of a swimmer. You're more of a floater.
I float pretty well. Yeah, I'm like really. I think it's buoyancy. I got great buoyancy.
Okay.
I haven't done it here recently. The last couple weeks, though, I was floating pretty good when it was nice out.
All right, maybe
The weather's been
give us a little floating too, just so we can see that as well.
okay. I can break that down for you. I got you. No problem.
All right, yeah.
Give me
So
like
yeah.
8 minutes to get to the house.
All right, okay, and then just send me the video when you're done.
Okay. I
All
got
right,
you.
all right. Thanks,
Will do.
Zach.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Have a good day, guys.
I love this guy.
He's the best.
I mean, he's gonna be hired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's. I got to figure out what the thing with Zach is. He needs to have like an actual job, and then everything else about him can be content. But like, there's a job he does. I just got to figure out what that job is, because they said he can do social and clips, but he's not very good at it.
Well, he fitted perfectly. Right?
Yeah.
What was he trying out for with Gruden?
What was he trying out for,
He's
Steven?
just trying to be Gruden. Yeah.
Did that entail like having certain?
He's
editing
trying to be in
skills?
Malice X role right now. The
Oh,
guy.
okay. So maybe he can be Malice 6. roll here.
He'd be the goalie.
Guess we're gonna have to do a Zach dating show.
We might just have to. Yeah, oh, Zach
Zach
dating show. Oh my God.
Karaoke. First date.
Mincy dating show. I said that to him, and he's like, "Well, you know, like I'm in. I'm working.
I have
on
to fuck him, Dan.
Well, he was like, "I'm working on a couple things right now." I was like, "All right, didn't ask that."
I don't know.
Zach dating show would be awesome.
It might need to happen.
It
Yeah.
has to happen.
If we do Mincy, it has to be marriage, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The finale is just them getting married.
it has to be children.
Involved, yeah.
Yeah, he has to procreate within a year. Mincy as a father would be
Oh my God.
Unreal.
How many times do you think he dropped the baby?
Oh, I think he'd leave his watch inside.
Try to put
the
it in his
baby.
pocket at some point for sure.
I think he could
Try to
get it.
stall-
In
yeah,
a
he probably
pocket.
could. He probably could stuff an infant in his front pocket.
He's a fun uncle.
Oh, he's a perfect
He's
fun
a
uncle.
great fun uncle, I think.
Perfect. I mean, I think he'd be good with kids, but I don't just
But he'd
in
be a
terms
little
of like
dropping him a little.
remembering things. Yeah.
I mean, just picture him changing a diaper.
No, can't.
You'd wipe it on his jeans.
Can't do it. Cannot.
Are you running out of gas out there?
No.
Okay. All right. Cool.
He hasn't even made a dent in this lamb.
And again, this is extremely boring. It's
Yeah.
not
Yep.
worth it at all.
But I'm happy we
There's
checked it
no-
off
Yeah, yeah.
Disheartening.
because
But but what I'm saying is, even if he does do this, he doesn't even get the satisfaction of like, what a fucking legend.
No.
You know, I can't believe. It's not like the streets are going to be saying, I can't believe Rick did it.
Rick,
yeah.
Everybody's
Fucking hit it.
wow, Rick
yeah, everybody's just going to shrug their shoulders and move on.
Rick ate 1/6 of a lamb.
Yeah.
Is he tipping it in barbecue sauce?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
Most of it's on his face, though. He's becoming
Having
Mincy.
a reaction.
He's
I'm
turning
just-
into Mincy.
I'm just happy we did it because we can check it off because there's
Right.
a long list of things that we've promised that we've never done, and I didn't need WUM sheep being like what you owe us,
Yeah.
WUM sheep.
Yeah. See, we promises made, promises
We
delivered.
did it, boys.
And so often we run things back. I think this is a one-off.
Oh yeah, we're never WUM
Yeah.
sheeping again.
Hey.
Actually,
It's not really
enough time may pass where we're like, WUM sheep would be pretty funny to run
Yeah.
back.
yeah, never say never.
We gotta kill a lamb.
Does someone else do the next WUM sheep, or am I?
Probably
No,
always
when you fuck up again,
Please don't talk with your mouth full.
it might just be a Rick only, Rick specific.
He's the WUM sheep guy.
Yeah.
This is Brucey and Matilda.
Look at Steven producing.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd Mincy go?
Who knows?
Oh, he could be anywhere.
He could just be
Down the block by
a
now.
corner might have flummoxed him,
If he did have a kid, he'd definitely bring it to the office every day.
Yeah.
and we would probably require that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He eating Kate's bones.
He would convince Paige that like her job is to run a daycare.
Yeah, he'd expense diapers.
Yeah. He'd be like, Hank said that it was okay. Hank would be like, I never talked to you. Venmo, by the way.
No,
No, you've already done Venmo?
Yep.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Did you do Hulu?
I didn't do Hulu.
Ladies and gentlemen, legendary comedy icon Bill Burr is now streaming on Hulu with his new Hularious stand-up special. Bill Burr, Drop Dead Years. Get Bill's provocative, unfiltered, and honest point of view on everything from marriage and parenthood to dating advice and dropping dead. With his signature raw wit and sharp commentary, Bill fearlessly pushes boundaries as he navigates the nonsense and weighs in on mental health, social media, and societal norms. In his first Hulu stand-up comedy special, No Topic is Off Limits, with Bill's refreshingly candid take on the chaotic landscape of our world today. Burr's unique ability to blend deep critique with laugh-out-loud humor is exactly what makes this one of his most personal and funniest hours yet. See the new Hularious stand-up special, Bill Burr, Drop Dead Years, now streaming on Hulu.
I just thought about the fact that we have a gauntlet today.
Oh, yeah, he'll have to do it.
Right. Rick's going to be... Oh, or he could be in the middle of it, batting down baseballs like Godzilla batting down
True.
helicopters.
True.
Full of lamb.
I'd like to see a full of lamb gauntlet.
And he can't puke.
Cannot puke.
Unless he eats the puke, that's fine.
Reversal of fortune, yeah. Dante's in some shit, huh?
Yeah, Dante's been in the shit,
No.
hasn't he?
Yeah. Well, I seen that is the show canceled or no? Because I see that Twitter feed's active.
I think the Twitter's active. I think the show is canceled.
Oh,
You can keep your Twitter feed going after Barstool cancels your show.
it's been done before.
I've got 3 or 4 Twitter feeds still going.
So what is Dante in now?
I saw
Well-
Kevin and John talking about. There we go.
Yeah, what happened?
He's a snitch,
Snitch
a
a-
bitch, a loser, a lame.
Wow.
Mm.
Fights doesn't usually get that animated.
He said it
Reached
kind
out
of
to
like in a
legal to-
rapping tone.
What's the story? I missed this. I mean, I know the like music part of it. I not
So
what's
Dante
the
I'm gonna try to cliff notes it. Dante got his show canceled. You know
Right,
that
I
part.
know that part.
After he got his show canceled, somebody else behind the scenes at Barstool was doing something similar on their personal accounts, and Dante told.
He tried to deflect. Why are you looking at me
I'm-
when they're
yeah,
doing it too?
Correct. I
It's one of
believe that's
those?
what he. I
Okay.
believe that's what he did. I'm only going on the clip I saw.
Out and About's producer has a popular music commentary channel.
Vinny,
Vinny, yeah.
Vinny, Dom Jens. Dante sent the clips of this to Gaz and Legal asking why that was okay to do, but Barstool Backstage was not okay to do.
So it's a different story when you're doing it on your own account because that doesn't count as a strike against Barstool. But if you're doing it on a branded account, like a podcast, that's when Barstool gets involved. So it's completely different.
So Dante got the other guys shut down too?
Yeah, so now Vinny can't do his own TikToks.
That he was doing previous.
Oh, he
to...
can't do it? They shut that down too?
I think that they maybe said he can't do it.
Oh yeah, that's not a great move.
What if it's on his
Yeah.
personal? Right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Does Dante?
So no one knew this guy was doing it.
No, people knew.
I might
But-
have this wrong, but because he was doing it totally in his free time, but at the office, and so Barstool stuff would be in the background sometimes. I think that was my understanding. Was that
I think Dante bringing it up raised it as it wasn't an issue until
Yeah.
it was brought up as is this
Got
an
it.
issue?
So Dante flagged it.
Does
So
Dante?
did Dante flag it in a?
Dante's
take
also
this
going
guy
to be
down?
like, why am I not on the show to talk?
Yeah, I
about
mean,
it?
like,
Well, I
if you're
texted him. I just asked him if he was.
If you're
around.
being devil's advocate, is there a world where he's like genuinely curious? Like
That's what
you
I
know?
think. That's
Yeah.
what John
Like-
said too. Like there's
Like all I was doing, like I thought that this was allowed because they're doing it, and
That's
or
not as
you know,
bad.
obviously if his attitude is like fuck it, I'm gonna take someone down with me. That's
Yes,
not
but
good.
it's
Oh, boy.
it's tough when he has the paper files in hand.
Okay,
Yeah.
someone want to read this?
yeah.
I know this will come as a shock, but Kevin has no idea what he's talking about. And instead of reaching out and asking what happened, he just talks out of his ass. Somebody who works on the show with me sent me one clip of Vinny talking about Fat Joe. I had no idea who he was, but thought it was great. And yes, honestly was confused and annoyed how that video was okay, but we were getting dinged for everything. So I reached out to Fasoli with the person who sent me the video on a text. And
I reached out to Fasoli's
He
hilarious.
found out the closest Italian.
on a text and asked who he was and why he'd never tried to work with us on the project or anything before, because he did a really good job and we have been begging for help on the production side for 2+ years. I then sent the video to Gaz and Legal Paul asking how that video was okay to post, wondering if it's us doing commentary about a song, if that it's a loophole or something. They both said no, it was not permissible and would have to be taken down. That was it. No animosity, no bad intentions, and nothing against Vinny. Sorry, Vinny. This entire situation blows.
Which this description is pretty much exactly what KFC and Fights talk about in this clip. So it is pretty much exactly what
Got
Dante
it.
said.
Does Dante know?
It's
what
pretty much exactly right.
Does Dante know what Italians do to rats?
That's the situation does suck. I don't know. Being like, why is this okay and why I'm not? I feel like that always is going to go badly.
It's gonna go poorly. Yeah.
Like you got to have the wherewithal to be like, if I ask this question, it's probably going to bring down 2 people. Damn.
Yeah.
Hate to see Dante in a squeeze spot like this. The Don. Don is in trouble.
Not good.
Also, they mentioned in the clip that Vinny saw, like you can see on TikTok, like if big accounts view your video, and it was like the day before this happened, it was like Barstool Backstage viewed like all of their stories, all of their videos. So he was like,
Oppo Research.
Yeah.
this is Vinny's page.
Oh, what's
Damn,
up?
3 million, 1.2 million.
Wait,
7
whoa,
point-
He does
hold
numbies.
on. Go up.
He had a promising career.
He's a Don too?
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now I get it.
So we got dueling Dons.
This guy's
Don V. Don.
big.
4.8 million likes?
Yeah. Numbies, dude. Look at that.
I like his setup.
There's a stool, Kate.
Yeah, that's what I think they mentioned that on the thing was that was what part of the issue was.
You can't have the stool
It like directly kind of ties
behind you,
Barstool
and then also play copyrighted music. Is that the real issue?
Yeah.
Because unnecessary roughness does that all the time.
Oh shit.
And so if that's
That's right. You guys do.
I don't know that that's really true. Not really.
so,
You have to go to Gaz about
I
that.
don't- okay.
But unfortunately for you,
I don't
Gaz
know
doesn't know
why-
what unnecessary
I
reference
don't know
is.
why these guys are getting in trouble when.
Good point, Mark.
Did you see Chief also found the clip of why Bernstein hates Barstool?
No.
Yeah, he blogged it. I think
No, I
he
did
found
not
the
see that.
genesis of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what was it?
I don't know. We can find it. I think he blogged it, TJ. Yeah, here's the clip.
Oh, see, that's the thing I was talking about. The
Jay
phone
and
account.
Carol Stream
Yeah.
will start us off on the score. Hi, Jay.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Good, man. Is that your question?
Yeah, right. Thank you, Jay. Got one more. I wanted to ask you guys what your opinion is on Barstool Sports and their podcasts like PMT.
Okay.
And if you think that's something that's has lasting time, or is it just like a fad for their podcast?
Jay, I'm glad you just asked this because the last couple of days I've had to tell a couple of people how much of a blind spot Barstool has been for me. And I'm not throwing
I know
shade or
golf.
anything like that. I've heard of it, but I've never really consumed any of their product.
Okay.
I actually the last couple of days have been watching some of their the pizza challenge where a guy eats a slice of pizza up and down Manhattan. He goes to a different pizza spot every single day, and it's pretty funny to me.
I always
The
think
one
when people
bite challenge, one bite only. Everybody
describe
knows
it this
the
way,
rules,
they're
but
lying.
Barstool has been a blind spot
you
for
know him
me
in
for a
2017?
long
I
time.
think so.
I have not really sampled much of their product.
I don't know it well either, and I think it's generally harmless, except when it's not. And my experience that I've run into a couple times, there's one of their principals was involved in a really ugly shouting match after
This is the Blogs with Balls.
seminar. It was a symposium that was brought together
yeah,
about
you told me about this.
blogging, sports
So
blogging.
this-
And there were some people that I know that were there that witnessed it, and
It's
it was
DeCaro.
just
Got ugly.
some really ugly and unfortunate behavior with some words directed at some people that I respect that I find just it was jaw dropping.
So they're saying you
Also,
shouted?
I know
They're
from-
saying I shouted, which I don't. There's no way I shouted.
no way.
No way in a room full of people. And this is all DeCaro. This is Julie DeCaro.
Yeah.
So he's lying. So
Yeah.
does he want his kids involved?
It was a blogs with balls. It was like a like 20. PFT was there. He can back me up. We did like a panel, and I was supposed to be just like a fun panel, and then they all just started attacking me about posting hot chicks on Barstool. And then afterwards, I think I went up to either Jen Latta or I don't think I did Sarah Spain because we never got along. And I was just like, that was kind of bullshit. Like you guys like decided then to gang up on me, and that was it.
I feel like whenever people give a shit about like posting hot girls, what I feel like the Trump is like, well, look at Sports Illustrated. They have
That's
like whole
right.
And then
I was saying on the stretch too that it's just leapfrogged through the years. It
Right.
used to be hot girls, then it became Dave's a bad guy,
Mhm.
then it became we're MAGA, then it became like they just they've hopped around to each rock to try to find how they can get us.
And they forget we've always had ugly girls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're equal
We
opportunity.
put ugly girls on air.
Yeah.
Often.
Yeah.
Leaving Glavin.
So he's hated us for a long time.
Wow.
Yeah, that's.
ever since Caller Daddy left,
Hey.
he's like been checked out.
I can't believe you shouted at someone, Dan.
Yeah, I shouted at someone.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that would have been I don't think I've ever shouted in a room full of people at someone that I barely know.
I don't think I've seen you shout at someone you do know.
Yeah, it's Brandon. Brandon and I shout once a quarter.
Yeah.
But that's behind closed doors, and that's just
Well, you made me close the
It's
door.
more of a holler.
Well, we started shouting. We never know when the shouting match is
Yeah.
going to start.
The door was open, and I
When
had
it
to shut it,
starts,
yeah.
we have to close the door. It's actually really therapeutic.
Once a quarter, you guys shout at each other?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, what you did last week.
Yeah, we had our once a quarter.
About what?
I don't know.
I don't even know what it was this time.
Yeah.
It's usually something very trivial, and then we shout, and then we say, "You good?" And it was like, "Yeah," and "You good?" "Yeah," and then we're good. It's actually.
I've
like-
literally asked him before, did it make you feel better to yell at me?
and I said yes that one time. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one time it did make me feel better.
I gotta try that out sometime with you.
That time I didn't deserve it. Yet last week I did deserve it.
Yeah, it flip flops.
Yeah.
Each quarter it's one person in the wrong. Oh yeah, we got in the shut up off.
Well, this was well after.
Yeah, that was, and this was also in jest. It's actually a very healthy relationship. Brandon and I just let it all out, like for 5 minutes against each other, and then we're like, yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
It's like that little room where you smash plates.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know he could take getting shouted at, and I could take getting shouted at. So it doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever taken it away and been like, oh man, I'm so angry. It's the opposite. I'm like, man, I feel good. It's almost like our version of sex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we shout fuck about once a quarter.
We angrily fuck each other
once a
with
quarter.
shouts.
Oh, that's marriage.
And then we feel good about it.
How much help you think Rick's gotten so
A
far?
lot. Again, can't stress how boring this is.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing we've ever done.
Content. Awful content.
Because he's not even really
Yeah.
putting any stank on it. He's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, he's just sitting there eating meat, as it turns out.
You think if we ask Rick how's it going, he'll say good?
Hey, Rick, how's it going?
Am I allowed to throw up
Curveball.
to eat more?
Oh.
You have to throw up.
Yeah, you
why
can throw
not?
up.
Why not? Yeah.
I might pull trig.
I don't
Yeah,
think
why
he really
not?
has to throw up.
Hey, Rick, I'm just going to say it. Disappointing performance.
Yeah, really shitty out of you.
Really upset about how you're doing right now.
And there was not even a WUM this morning.
I can't control the WUM. I can only clip it.
He's right.
Yeah, he has his
One
own
controls
one.
No one can control the one.
Yeah.
I don't think Mincy even controls
Don't think you can control the WUM. All right.
WUM is a storm that just happens. No one knows when it's going to occur.
Why wasn't there a WUM?
WUM is,
Well, I told
WUM is breaking
I told
news every
Mincy to
time.
come in to help Donnie. Yeah, I guess there could have been a WUM.
It's like breaking news every time. You
Coulda
just never know
squeezed one in.
when it's going to happen.
Another WUM has hit the tower.
Squeezed one in.
Have I heard rumors that WUM is moving to the afternoons?
What?
I've heard that too.
I've heard
I love that.
rumblings that Wake Up Mincy's
love
moving
that.
to the afternoons.
I seriously.
That would
You
be-
haven't heard this?
No.
That would
Wake
be-
Up Mincy PM is the working title I've heard.
1 p.m. I swear.
It's like a Robitussin.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I've. It's only been whispers and rumors. I haven't nailed it down yet.
Well, woo man, wake up Mincy at night. Woman.
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 Woman. Welcome into Woman.
Is he going to interfere with our time slots?
Yeah.
Goes on. What if he just is on at the
During
exact
the
same time
act.
we're doing the act?
I didn't realize. Oh, shit, man.
We need it to be like change. We should just convince him to change the W. Keep the change the W to day. So it's just dumb. Day up, Mincy.
You want me to talk about American Home Shield?
Yeah, do it.
All right. What do your March Madness brackets and your home appliances and systems have in common? They both tend to get busted. Now, as a benefit, with select American Home Shield warranty plans, you can conveniently video chat with a live repair expert to help assess or fix an issue. Thanks to American Home Shield, we're going to do that right now. We're going to video chat in our expert, Hank, to give you an expert assist as you pick your favorite teams for the tournament.
The closest anyone has come to a perfect March Madness bracket was in 2019 when an Ohio man predicted the first 49 games correctly, a record that still stands. Greg Nigel, a neurologist from Columbus, Ohio, set the record, but his streak ended when number 3 Purdue defeated number 2 Tennessee in the 50th game of the tournament. Wow, 50 games. What a streak.
We are here to help prevent a busted bracket, just like American Home Shield is here to help with a busted home appliance or system. This is where our friends at American Home Shield come in. When you have an American Home Shield warranty, they'll help fix or replace covered parts of home systems and appliances, no matter their age. Plus, as a benefit with select plans, AHS offers a convenient video chat feature that lets you connect with live repair experts to help assess or even fix a home issue in real time. Listeners can get 20% off any plan today. Just visit ahs.com/yak to sign up. Don't wait until something is busted. Get ahead of home repairs with AHS. Go to ahs.com/yak for 20% off any plan today. See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, including limit amounts, fees, limitations, and exclusions.
Someone DM me. Che is just SpongeBob.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
Just every day is the best day of his life. He's excited to go to work.
Yeah.
Mincy's
Good way to live.
Mincy's is Patrick.
Yeah. Che is SpongeBob.
Are you ever not excited for work?
Nah, I look forward to seeing everybody every day. So
Do you ever wake up in the morning and just lay there with your head on the pillow like, fuck, I do not want to get out of this bed today.
Never.
I do not want to go see these people. I do not want to get on the highway.
He just screams by himself, I'm ready.
no, never.
Every day, you just out of bed, to the shower, and on your way.
Pretty much.
Who's your Squidward here?
I don't watch SpongeBob, so I don't really know the Squidward Enemy.
Okay.
Sorry, Kate. What were you?
Curmudgeon-y coworker that you have to deal with all the time. But you try to look for the best in him. It's Brandon.
TJ, they didn't ask your Squidward. We're playing pickleball tomorrow morning, though, right?
Yeah, first pickleball game tomorrow.
Yep.
Is this like a streamed thing, or you guys are just playing just for
playing,
the love
just
of the game?
Stay in shape, yeah.
I love that.
If Brandon Squidward, Mincy Squilliam.
What's
I
that?
don't know. I'm not a
That's too inside
SpongeBob.
reference.
Yeah, we don't get your nerd stuff.
It's not nerd. It's child stuff.
Difference.
Should I start setting up the gauntlet? Because we got one coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
up.
yeah.
All right, what are we going to do with the table? We're going to leave it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why not?
We've done it before with the table in there.
I think over the lamb table cornhole would be.
Well, cornhole can go in front of it, but baseball is going to go right over his face.
That's fine.
That's all
All right.
That should be an extra point.
Is he the one going, or is it?
No, we can have someone else go. Oh, also, TJ, did you send me a what was the text you sent me?
Jacob texted me and said, "Hey, me, Hannah Montoya, and Sam Goldfinger are going to a fancy steakhouse tonight, and our fourth reservation person can't make it. I wanted to put it up to you for Office Wheel."
Okay.
It's Jacob's birthday today too.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, well, Jacob can do the gauntlet on his birthday.
All right, I'll grab it.
Birthday gauntlet.
How old is Jacob?
36?
No way. He's like 23.
He's on the show.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on.
What?
22.
He's 22?
Yeah.
That's
He's 22.
He's fresh out of college.
That's younger than I think.
Oh,
That's way
significantly younger. Damn. He's an old 22.
He carries himself well.
I went to a little birthday soiree at Caitlin's for Paige, and Jacob was the bartender, and he showed up in a full suit and tie with like fully done, his hair, everything done, and he was like shaking martinis and like took the job very seriously. He like bartended all night and was it just absolute delight.
Can I ask a question
Big
about that? You guys just all posted the pictures at the same time. Is that like something girls do?
Oh, like a few weeks later?
Yeah.
They posted it. Yeah, there he is. He was out in the patio. He was shaking things up. He was mixing up. I guess so. I didn't post anything.
What'd you guys
Posted
do?
on my
You
story.
waited,
I think they waited till Paige posted something, and then they all posted their pictures.
and then
but it was
all
like,
at once you said happy birthday, but it was like weeks after the fact.
Yeah, because I think it was Sunday. I was like, oh, is today Paige's birthday? And someone was like, no, it was 2
No.
weeks ago. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember it 2 weeks ago, but why am I seeing all the pictures now?
You're right, because I was getting tagged in them. I was like, oh yeah, that was a couple weeks ago. They're posting it now.
Is that a
Yeah,
girl
I don't know.
thing?
I don't know.
You guys all just coordinate your Instagram posts?
They wait to pounce.
Was it animal print thing?
It was Mafia Wife,
Oh.
and a tattoo artist came and was giving all of us tattoos except for me.
How in like girl friendships, how looked down upon it is when like there's a birthday and a girl will post a picture of their friend and they'll look hotter than their friend?
I had a friend who would like auto tune herself and then leave me plain, and it really bothered me.
What?
Yes, it
That's a
really
crazy
bothered
move.
me. Yes, it was, and it made me crazy.
You
yeah,
never
it's
said
looked down. No, I would never.
Never.
Would never to this day. No.
Girls usually have to review the picture before the others even post it,
Yes.
correct?
Well, it's like Karma. I would not post a picture. I posted one of Caitlin where she looked, I'll say it, hot to trot. She's sitting on the tattoo
Say
table,
it louder
whatever.
so Brandon
And I said to her, I was like, you need to post this. This is good. I would never post a bad one of any one of my gals.
Yeah, that's
That's just
not a guy
code.
thing.
Even when you look great in the picture, though,
Still wouldn't do it. I still wouldn't do it,
you're losing likes.
which is rare. But,
Just blur them out. It's happened to me before.
Look at that big
Yeah,
boy.
that's right.
He's
like-
down
It
bad.
was like Brucey from Matilda.
Yeah.
Get in here, Jacob.
My tummy hurt.
Yeah, no, we don't review pictures.
Well, you
No.
guys don't. You guys never post.
Never post.
Your lives are a mystery.
I would get shamed for life if I asked one of my buddies. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, I need
There's proof we don't review pictures. Otherwise, the picture with Josh Allen wouldn't have come out on Super Bowl. I just went fired that thing off.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Jacob.
Sit down, Jacob. You're 22?
Yeah.
Here, sit right there.
HBD.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Do you think you look 22?
No.
What age would you put yourself at?
I mean, I got a. I was in an SEC town, but I got a fake ID when I was 17, and it worked.
Oh,
So,
Wow.
Beard adds like 2 or 3 years.
glasses too, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Glasses adds a couple years.
Long
yeah,
hair.
I think you were more in your like 26, 27 range.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot. I usually look. I've always been like I graduated high school after 11th grade, so through college
What?
I was always.
Hmm?
I did 3 years. of
You
high school and I went to
reclassified.
Florida.
Like Cooper Flag did that. It's the same sort
Yeah,
of thing.
why would
Yeah,
you?
same
Why
thing.
did you do that?
Running
Trying to
back
go
recruit.
D1?
Yeah.
No. I just took. I only needed 3 more classes my senior year, so I took them online my junior year.
So are you smart?
I graduated Florida with a 4.0.
Whoa.
Getting your ACT.
I didn't take ACT. I took SAT. I got a 14.20.
It's pretty
Whoa.
Sneaky smart. My brother
Sneaky
says
smart.
I'm the dumbest smart person he knows.
Did they move the SET back down to 1600?
Yeah, it's a 16.
Because wasn't it for a while? It was like
when I took it, it was
22
2000.
something?
Yeah, it was some
Yeah.
crazy
24.
number.
24. Yeah, 24. Yeah.
Good for you, Jacob.
Thank you. Thank you. I think it helps with building things.
Yeah.
Jacob, you present as like a guy who deals with social anxiety, but you don't really have that. It doesn't seem.
Oh, I do. Yeah.
You do?
Oh, I'm medicated.
You see?
for
Have you
anxiety,
gotten
yeah.
Have you gotten better at it? You see? I don't know. You're very confident and easy to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
Over time, I've gotten better. I mean, certainly starting at this company, like I was not where I am now.
Yeah.
But when you
Like,
first
for day one, I was on defense and I was scared.
Yeah.
I was terrified.
But I think you have some confidence.
Oh, I do. I mean, yeah.
You asked for a
Deep
bonus.
down. I did. Yeah.
Yeah, that takes
Sacked up.
confidence. That does.
up.
That takes like a lot of people just will be like, I'm not gonna bother.
I did consult. Spider was my consultant on that. You
And
know,
he was like,
coached me up a little bit.
Go ask.
No, we talked about it like, sometimes you got to pick your battles, and like if there's one you like want to, try and go for it. And I'm glad I did, because helped me out of a big financial bind. So thank you, Bank of Big Cat.
Yeah.
There you go.
You wrote me a letter.
Yeah, you asked me to put it in writing.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
What I think I did to earn it.
I think that was just a tactic to get you out of the office.
Probably.
At that moment in time. But it all worked out because I read the letter and I was like, yeah, he deserves a bonus.
Thank you, Big Cat.
Oh, I forgot about that when you first started here, and you would like write letters to you and
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I really fucked up on day one.
That's
so
right,
I wrote
that's
an
right. I remember that.
apology letter.
You did fuck up on day one.
Yeah.
But okay, so you used to but I think you've settled in nicely.
He has settled in
I think you're
greatly.
you're very confident, easy to talk to guy.
Yeah.
Good turnaround. Strong turnaround.
Very good turnaround.
I
don't want to interrupt anything. But did I hear earlier that one of y'all wanted to see Rick do the Dizzy Bat today?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh, we haven't done Dizzy in a long time.
Yeah, we haven't.
Dizzy layup.
And he's a baller anyway, so he'll be fine.
Dizzy layup.
What?
I would throw up.
Well,
immediately, I feel like.
we're gonna find out.
Oh God, thrown up lamb.
I don't know if that's true, Rick.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I think you could do it without throwing
There's
up.
only one way to find out.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I don't think you will throw up.
Oh, gross.
He has a towel as.
Shout out Sporkle Danny for that gorgeous towel.
Are you going to make a carousel birthday post and play 22 by Taylor Swift as the audio for it?
I was really thinking about it.
How was being bartender?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I think I would be a great bartender.
Yeah.
You did great. You were mixing martinis.
Yeah, first time I ever made a martini. Max's girlfriend was there and asked for. I was there to make dirty martinis, so she asked for one, and I was making it. Mid-making it, I was like, I think it should be good. It's the first martini I've ever made, and she was kind of turned off at that. But I think it ended up being pretty good.
No, you nailed it.
Can never tell him that.
No,
Girls were
can't.
gabbing.
Yes,
Jay's
they were
asking me
gabbing.
questions
We were
out
chitty
loud right
chatting.
now, Big Cat.
What,
Oh,
Jay?
he's asking questions out loud.
Should we do the gauntlet first in case he does barf?
No.
Nah.
No, I can navigate. That's okay.
Were they
From the swampland.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Mincy, man. That shirt just coming out of the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Not a care in the world.
See ya, Pete's.
Have you ever played the video with you and him standing?
That looked like
It looks like he's wearing
that did look like a wild animal. Did you see how? Hold on, run that back. Did you see how he like meandered over to the table and then grabbed it and took off running? Oh my God!
Smashing grass.
That would be like a dog like taking another dog's.
Yeah, like a pie
Like he's just
off the
like,
windowsill.
Are they looking? Are they looking? Am I allowed to take any? Yeah, fuck it. I'll take some. Yep, and
Yoink.
bye. I'm out of here.
The Hamburglar.
And he's gone just that fast.
We need a Planet Earth Mincy
Zoom.
episode one of these days.
Yeah. All right, yeah, Rick, we're ready to go for Rick. 10 seconds. What do we do, 15 seconds?
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Spin like the Dickens.
Really spin like the Dickens.
Brandon, make sure he spins.
Yeah. You gotta spin like the Dickens?
Like the Dickens, yeah.
Yeah. All right. You want me to show you a spin? No, you got to spin.
So the bat doesn't have to touch the ground.
No. That's probably, you shouldn't have touched the ground. All right. Big hit.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Spin. You better spin.
Faster!
He's moving.
Fast. Y'all got the clock?
Yeah. 7, 6, 4.
3, 2, 1.
Look at that ball. Layup.
Oh, he didn't
Oh.
spin enough.
Yeah, not enough spin.
Oh.
Not enough spin. This is what.
I'm like that.
Did you not spin?
It was spinning. He was spinning.
Let's just keep doing it until he
We
pukes.
confused that you beat this bet. That's exactly correct. All right, we got to do the gauntlet now?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm ready.
What is Frank doing tonight? That's going to be funny.
They're putting together IKEA furniture without being able to hear or see.
Oh.
And apparently 2 of the most difficult to put together pieces were ordered. And I think they're going to be in like a dark box. Like I think.
That's going to be.
It's going to be a scene.
I don't think they're going to. This is the one where I'm like, they're not going to be able to.
You don't even need the disadvantages.
Tay told me the whole reason for this is that Lucas just needs furniture for his place. He's making the guys build it for him.
Actually, not smart. It's going to be built.
It's gonna be all it's gonna be built horribly.
All right. We ready? Wait,
Yep.
where's Rick?
He can't move at all either, right?
Yeah.
If he takes one off the face, he takes one off the face.
Yeah. And I think this is Titus. You were the more aggrieved party. Not that you were actually upset, but you were the more aggrieved party. I think this is sufficient.
This is sufficient. Yeah.
Rick is done with his punishments.
Yeah. This is all I ever wanted.
Yeah.
Really.
All I needed to see was eating
Yeah.
a shitload of lamb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Take a sip of the body armor. Let me just do this. All right, Body Armor Gauntlet. This episode is brought to you by Body Armor Flash IV. Body Armor Flash IV is packed with electrolytes and provides faster and longer lasting hydration with no artificial flavors, sweeteners, or dyes. With great tasting flavors like kiwi, strawberry kiwi, and tropical punch, Body Armor Flash IV gives your body the rehydration it needs to recover. This week only, head on over to 7-Eleven, use the 7-Eleven app for $1 day rewards and get your Body Armor Flash IV for $1. Wow.
Let's start off
All right.
22 right, Jacob.
Come on, Jacob. Birthday boy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, no.
Whoa.
How is
Right for
that?
the lamb.
He's so close.
Oh.
Tell what's his name? New guy.
Tyler.
Tyler, watch out. Blonde Roan.
Tyrone.
Rick, get in the chair.
Get in the chair, Rick. Ah. Oh, a little new strategy here.
Oh, not working.
After he bartended for us, he said he was going to go have dinner at the International McDonald's in Chicago, and he went in his suit and tie.
Oh, nice. What is he doing?
Fact about Jacob.
Some mixed sushi.
Jacob has one of the worst gauntlet times of all time. That was off yak when he was an intern still.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What was it that messed him up?
Everything.
Oh.
This is not going well.
No.
I feel like we haven't had a football problem in a while. Like I feel like people have figured out the football.
He had a 7-minute time off the yak.
7-minute time?
Yeah, Goldfinger had a 12-minute time. So.
Oh my God.
Oh jeez.
Oh, Lord.
God, you gotta.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, no.
You need to hit the indoor Mormon gym immediately.
Maybe
Oh,
it's a
no.
Florida thing.
What? He's got the TJ, he's got your thing where I can't tell if he's right or left-handed.
Yeah, he's also changing up his shot every time.
Yeah.
Line drives, way too much arc.
I'm pretty sure it's right, but
Both wrists are flipping.
yeah,
He's got
Flipping
a
it
double
both
wrist flip.
It's right there.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
Not a hooper.
Has he ever done this? I know you said off the yak. Has he ever done it on the show?
No.
Yeah,
I
this
just
is this is the
can't
first
fathom
time I've ever seen him shoot a basketball.
How hard?
We see why.
It's not that hard to.
Every shot is different. Oh my God.
He's hitting part of the backboard that's never been hit before. That was a totally different one. No, he's got it. Yeah, D-Lo's got to be pissed that we let Zach move up. Because Zach was definitely in D-Lo territory.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
Did we lose Zach, by the way? He said 8 minutes, like an hour.
Oh, no, he just sent it. I sent it to
Oh,
you.
word.
I just texted you the videos.
What the?
Oh,
Is he
man.
aiming
he's
for the DraftKings
breaking
logo?
shit now.
Here's where fatigue comes into play.
This is getting ugly. Boys, this is getting ugly.
Oh, get comfy.
Everyone's too ashamed to do the granny shot, but I think today and yesterday that would have been helpful.
When we did the intern tryouts for this, where Jacob's 7-minute time came, most, if not all, of the interns went underhand at some point.
Oh!
That's it, Jacob.
Oh, now here's his chance. If he hits this, he's a certified bucket. Oh, no.
Oh!
There we go. Wow.
Classic
boy.
bank three.
All right, under 4 minutes.
Okay.
So far. All right, bartender. 3 main ingredients in tequila sunrise.
Orange juice, tequila,
How do you know?
pineapple juice. No.
9 human body parts spelled with 3 letters. That
Leg,
should go there, yeah.
arm, toe.
Yeah.
UFC,
That's a body part?
boxing, taekwondo, jiu-jitsu,
TJ got lucky there. T.A. and it showed up.
jiu-jitsu,
Stumped.
no, J-I-U. Not on
It's
there.
2
not on
main
there.
rights. You're offered a
Oh.
Miranda rights warning.
Remain silent. Attorney. Most streamed Spotify song.
One more.
Creep.
What'd you call me?
There we go. Good job.
Woo.
Good job, Jacob.
I'm not a hooper.
No.
Not a hooper, never claimed to be. But I think someone said if you're going to fail, fail gloriously.
Yeah.
What kind of steak you getting tonight?
Filet mignon.
Okay.
Probably
Nice.
10 ounce.
How's it cooked?
Rare. Oh, I go rare.
You go rare.
I was raised rare. My grandmother raised me on
Rare.
rare meat.
Oh.
Wow.
What about sides? We thinking about those yet?
Mac and cheese, maybe.
What's the squad?
Maybe some truffle. It's Sam, Hannah, and mystery fourth share, or nobody.
Okay.
Are they treating you, or are you? Has that been discussed?
Hasn't been discussed.
Oh, are you expecting them to treat you?
No, not at all. I'm expecting to pay for my own meal.
Okay.
I think everybody pays for their own.
You think they're gonna tell the staff it's your birthday?
Well, when I made the reservation, it asked for the occasion. I did say birthday.
Okay.
Might have took them off a little bit.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Well, happy birthday.
Are we
Jacob.
deciding the
happy
4th?
birthday.
Thank
Do you want us to decide the 4th? I don't know if we can make someone go.
Yeah,
No,
we've never done that.
I thought the company wheel could be funny, but
Or
it
we'll
would
just-
obviously
we'll give
be-
it one spin and then you
give
can
it
go
one
ask that
spin.
person.
Yeah.
Deal. Changes the vibes of the dinner entirely.
Oh. Great.
Well, how about
that?
I'm getting 2 steaks.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Steaks.
Wow.
What are the odds of that?
Whoa.
I guess
All right.
1 in 60 something.
He's getting the 20 ounce.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Tell Jacob we said hi.
1 in 92.
And Kate, you're going on a date tonight?
Going on a date tonight.
I can't wait to see the recap tomorrow.
I have
So
3
you and
things
Cody,
lined up. Me and Cody
Danny's
and
watching.
Danny's coming along.
Danny's great at watching. So Danny, make a
Yeah.
video for us.
Yep.
Notes.
We got 3 locations. And
3?
3 locations.
Write down any Cody lines that he has prepared.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I'll
need
write
a
down
big
full-
on those. He's big on.
Captain
Yes.
Ferd's a big
Scripted.
he's a script guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I've described him as a he's like a football coach that scripts the opening series.
Okay.
And then when he gets the ball, the second possession, he's just kind of like, fuck. I don't know what to do now.
Go play.
But the first series could fool you. You know, he's like a MAC team playing in the big house, and they just march down the field and score.
So yeah, we'll have him on
Yeah,
the
one of
show.
those.
Someone described him as a Chihuahua yesterday or the
He's
other
got
day.
a little bit of a nervous,
Confidence,
anxious energy.
and then if you're like no Chihuahua, he's like, oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
sorry.
Like he thinks you hate him too.
Yeah, I know he does. I
He
told him I
keeps
was
asking
like,
me in private. Big Cat, Big Cat hates me, right?
I do not hate him. I told him that on Sunday. I was like, dude, if I'm busting your balls in public, that means the opposite. That's good.
He's
Yeah.
gonna hate that the third stop is playing Ding Dong Ditch at your house
Ah.
after your kids are in bed. He's
Yeah.
gonna hate that. So
That would be funny.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
no, I like Cody. Again, least funny guy we got. But
Yeah, least
I like that. That's a good asset.
I tried to interview him because I want each date to be like tailored to that person. I want to really them to have a great time. Kind of a tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
Kind of a basic
Basic bitch.
bitch.
Yeah.
Basic bitch.
but lovely.
I'm excited to see this.
Growing a mustache.
Yeah, he
Allegedly.
he asked me. He was
Allegedly.
like, he was like, Cody. I guess I could see from his perspective. Would be like, does Big Cat hate me? Because all of our interactions are just very awkward. Where he'll be like, "Do you like my mustache?" And I was just like, "Not really," and that was it.
And he started by asking you to go to the Bears-Bills game.
Yeah, that was the first interaction
right,
I ever
that's
had
right.
with him. The preseason Bears Bills.
Yes, preseason.
You know how sometimes you'll have an interaction with someone, and then in the shower 3 days later, maybe you'll think of the perfect line you could have said. It doesn't even have to be an argument. It could have just been a funny joke on top of that. Cody will think of them, and then he'll come in and say them.
Yeah, say it.
And he'll say them like 3. You'll be like,
Yeah.
and with no context. The first time you see him, he'll just say them, and you're just like, "What the fuck are you talking?" He's like, "Remember Monday when you
Yeah.
you said that thing?"
Yeah,
That's kind of awesome.
no, like I
it's
enjoy
hilarious.
my interactions with them, but they're almost always leaving me with my scratching my head.
Yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, you guys will have fun, Kate.
Yeah. Looking forward to
Yeah, like if we told him we were going to like a Hooters, say, and he was expecting one of the waitresses to be blonde, so he'll cue up like a blonde joke.
Yeah.
Turns out they're all brunette. He's still gonna like point to a brunette and say the blonde joke.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Yeah, because he's
Gotta fire it off.
That's a
Can't leave
script.
in the holster.
Yeah.
We have Zach swimming.
Oh,
Yes.
Let's see this. He said he wasn't a great swimming day, but he was good at floating.
Oh, that's a nice pool.
That's a
yeah,
fine
what?
pool.
Yeah,
Jay,
that's
you
a
could do
good pool.
numbies in that thing.
maybe not for Florida standards, I guess.
Oh, nice
Oh, cute
dog,
dog.
too.
It's a great pool.
Good look at that palm tree right
Look
by
at his
the pool.
nice yard.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
That's a great setup.
The dog wants to get in
Dog
there.
loves him. Okay. Oh, the hot tub into the.
I don't know if we can hire him. We don't want to pull him away from this fucking.
I know.
here he goes. Oh,
Like one good push.
Leg.
One push and what? 2 kick? Oh.
Oh.
I think that's the shallow end.
Yep.
I'm playing with a dog, yeah.
All right.
What does he do now?
Nothing, I don't
This.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, here we go.
This guy has the best life of all time.
Yeah, that is just one push.
What if you teamed up him and 1 month trial Ethan?
The dream team.
The dream team. And
Wow.
Although, like, if I had asked 1 month trial Ethan to go do this video, we wouldn't see it for 3 months.
3 months, and it would eventually be in a kiddie pool in his basement.
Yeah. Zach delivered. Oh, here's him floating.
nice.
Oh,
Look at that boy.
he's got a good float.
Look at that boy
Good
float.
Look at the wave. His body's like.
That's a really good float.
Dead man's float.
He wasn't lying. The kid can float. Damn. His dog's like, is he dead?
It's just whimpered, the dog.
It's very peaceful. I would watch this like a Yule log.
I just want the dog to be happy. Let's give the dog a little attention. There we go.
A man of his word.
Is that the dog shaking off or him shaking off?
Very cute dog.
All right, Rick, one more big bite.
Last bite.
Big
We're
bite.
finishing the yak.
Rick, hungry.
Yeah. There you go, Rick.
Yay.
Good job, Rick.
All right, Rick, your punishment's over. Don't ever do that again. I can't remember what he did.
He didn't want to yap about basketball.
He didn't want to yap
Yeah,
about
but
basketball.
it
And if you do it again, you're eating another sheep.
I don't know if I ever want to eat lamb again ever.
Wait, is the one part over?
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Oh, you could do one. Yeah, you can keep doing one.
I got to do my month-long of WUM.
The one good thing that did come out of this is that Donnie had never roasted an entire lamb. He thoroughly enjoyed it. He was like, that was awesome. And he was like, I'm going to do a big pig for everyone this summer.
Yes.
So it actually ended up being good.
So thank you, Rick.
Bro.
Yeah.
Ah, that pig's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it is. Donnie could cook anything, and I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah.
One sheep.
One sheep. Where were you for one sheep? Sitting right here.
Right here.
Front row. Man, what a show.
Also, we got to get on Nicky's ass tomorrow for making us do one sheep.
Yeah.
It was his
not
idea.
even be-
I don't know if he's back tomorrow.
Thought he was.
When's
Might
he
be
back?
Thursday?
Huh?
Ed, you want to come in again tomorrow?
He didn't even tell me he was calm.
Yeah, the Anus boys are tricky with their. They'll just throw a "Hey, I'm out for the next week" on you.
Yeah, not very good with
Just out of
surprise.
nowhere. They're just like, "Oh yeah, forgot to tell you, out for the week." They like to do that. We should get a calendar.
I'm back Monday.
Oh yeah, you're out.
Speaking of, I'm out
Wait,
for
you're
the
out
rest of
on.
the week.
You're out to. No, you're here tomorrow.
No, I'm not.
Oh, what? How? All right, so we'll just get Danny to recap.
I'm sorry.
All right, Danny, we're gonna need a full recap. No, it's okay.
All the video ready.
And knowing Kate won't be here to defend herself.
Right.
Oh, that's
You
even
can be as
better.
cruel as you.
That's even better.
Somebody get the dog some lamb.
Oh, there's Cody.
Cody, come on.
Cody, you ready?
Captain Fur.
You ready for tomorrow?
For tonight.
No, I know, but tomorrow is when we're going to discuss it on the yak, and it's.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You got a line for us? I like you,
See, this-
Cody.
He didn't have anything
This
prepared.
this isn't scripted. That's
No.
why he's just kind of like, fuck. What do I say?
Panicking.
God damn it.
He'll have a side conversation with me later. Be like, "Did I bomb on the yak?"
I wasn't expecting Big Cat to ask me if I'm ready.
Uh-oh.
Would it be fucked up if I ran out and just punched him in the stomach?
Yeah, but you should.
Can I?
Just go do it.
Give him like a Heimlich.
Can I?
Yeah.
Hit him in the nuts.
Oh,
Oh no, he's just.
Oh, why you?
Wait, why is he?
Oh.
He doesn't got it.
You're being dramatic, Rick.
He is.
Did y'all spin it yet?
No, we're about to.
Get him, Kate. Get him.
All right.
Back right was a big one.
Oh, she didn't punch him. She couldn't get to him.
That's gonna make.
You had a lot of
you-
back rights there.
Yeah. Well, that's the correct answer.
What's
Front left is what I'm always.
Back right.
Yeah, your back pocket.
Front left is the move.
Yeah, I'm front left, wallet and keys, front right, phone.
That's it.
Yep.
That's the one.
That's it.
That's the ticket. All right, spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Am I to understand? We all are wearing suits next Friday, or
Yeah, well, Tyson and I won't
Yeah.
be here, so I'll wear my suit
Yeah.
Thursday.
I'll wear mine Friday.
suit Thursday?
Yeah.
Friday.
Sounds like the guys that won't be here are doing it Thursday, Titus. That's what I heard.
I guess there's a chance I might not be here Thursday as well if I have to go to this fucking pump.
Yeah.
That would suck. But as of right now, my plans are to only miss Friday.
Lock me in for Friday.
And Plinko Day is this Friday. Everyone needs to make sure they come with a new Plinko thing.
Okay.
Are
We can
we?
give
Not
that
you,
up
not
on
you, Danny.
Thursday.
We'll come up with one for you.
Are we doing specific letters?
Yeah, we'll do that
Sign
on
them?
Thursday. We'll break up the letters.
Deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Full Plinko Day.
All right. Spin it.
Okay, spin it. Spin that shit. No.
That's fun.
Fuck.
This is gonna be hilarious.
God damn it.
I got a date tonight.
Yeah.
I have to do an interview in 8 minutes. So spin this.
I guess
shit.
Rick's on it.
If it
Jacob.
All right.
lands on me, I will be wet for the entire show tomorrow.
All right.
Is that fair?
Yeah. Come in wet.
I will come in wet and I will stay wet for the entire show.
I
have an interview.
I don't know if that's a permanent change. That kind of sounds funnier than doing it at the end.
Does everyone want to agree?
No,
to that
I don't.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
He won't be here tomorrow.
No, I'll just do it. If it's me, I will do
All
it.
right.
It's not gonna be you.
Who else was here?
First spin
Jacob,
or elimination.
Jacob.
Rick.
Is that it? I felt like more.
Fuck.
Felt like more.
That's it.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Is that table an extension of the show today?
No, it's just Jacob and Rick.
Okay.
Mincy snuck a line
He
in.
spoke, but he didn't.
See and sit.
But he could use a shower.
Damn it.
Is this first or is it?
No, it's
Elimination.
last.
It's gonna be me though, Eddie. You don't have to worry.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's always me.
Titus.
It's me every fucking time.
Oh, let's go.
What a pull, Danny.
It's always the day I blow dry my bangs.
Always. Fuck.
I've been doing the slut strands. You guys notice?
No.
That's what they call it when you're skiing and you leave two little strands out, I guess, at your hat.
I haven't looked at you in a
No?
while. Yes, let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Cool.
It's never you, Brandon. Not one time.
Wait, it never is Brandon.
Never.
It's been me.
Literally never.
It's
I
been me.
can't remember the last time it was you.
I've been wet.
Dry as.
There you go, Big Cat. You're safe.
Never Big Cat. That's who it's
Alright.
never.
It's always me.
It's legitimately never
I actually
TJ.
have a bad feeling. I'm taking off my
Oh,
shoes.
no.
Am I wearing matching socks?
It's never TJ.
Yep.
It's always me. That was it. That was my shot.
Are you wearing matching socks?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wearing some tall boys.
Titus. No.
Nope.
Sorry.
That wasn't close, Eddie.
I just hate it because I'm always cold.
Oh no. Che wants to get wet. It won't bother him at all.
Woo!
There you go, Kate. Not wet.
Right.
200th day in a row.
Took those shoes off. Hey, just because we're not French and doesn't mean we're not.
Is it going to be Titus?
It's always Titus.
You're taking your socks off too?
Stop.
Maybe start peeing.
I'm just taking
I
everything
have to
off.
start peeing.
I'm gonna start.
There we go, Eddie.
Bang.
Every fucking.
Oh no, Titus.
It's literally me every fucking.
Ugh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
he's gonna be your champion.
That's big.
Nothing, Che. Wow.
What about Che? What if it lands on Che?
Then Che's asked out.
Titus, this may have actually worked out for you in the best possible way.
The long run,
One.
yeah.
Hold on. Let's see.
2-1 Che.
We're very noble of Rick.
Mm-hmm.
2-2. Why don't you come sit down?
Sit down, Rick. You mean it?
Yeah, if you mean it, sit down.
Oh boy.
You nervous, Rick?
Not at all. It would actually just get a head start on washing this hoodie of all the sauce and.
Rick nervous.
Get the goat off you.
Game 7.
Game 7.
Game motherfucking 7. This is why we play. This is why I play Wet Wheel.
Who's it going to be, Brandon?
It's either Titus or Che, Eddie.
Oh, good point. True.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's game 7. It's going to overtime. Oh!
All right. No.
I'll go get wet. I volunteered.
He volunteered. You can take it.
I'll take it.
That was the perfect amount of acting like you wanted to do it.
That was, yeah.
The exact right amount of acting like you would do it.
I didn't want to do it.
Right.
No.
Just seeing how badly he wanted it.
Hero.
That, to me, that does put him with a clean slate.
It's a long ass sock. Why you got such a long ass sock?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Whoa, sheesh.
That's normal length, no?
No. It's a
He's a
little
Bomba guy.
much.
Yeah, that's all a man ever wants. He gets wrong. All he wants to do is just see the person that wronged him eat a sheep and get wet.
That's all. Yeah. This is how they did it in medieval times.
Nice little meat shield.
So we got. Did Big Cat leave or did he just go pee? I don't know.
I think he's got an interview.
Oh yeah, interview 2:15. So as soon as Wet Rick gets back, we'll end it, I guess.
You excited to drive home, Brandon?
Not really.
No.
Although I'm thinking, the express lane. When I get on the interstate, I can't get to the express lane because I'm already past it. But if I backtrack a little bit,
Yeah, you do. If you can get off at 50B, then you can make the turn on Orleans and then get right on the express lane.
I'm gonna need you to map that out for me after Quick Picks.
What,
Yeah.
did new construction start again or something?
Yeah,
Actually,
and it's down to
horrible.
2
There's actually this
lanes.
app called Maps.
Horrible.
Are they going to finish it?
They took 3 of
This
the
year.
5 lanes out.
Thanksgiving.
This is year 3. This is phase 3.
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
They literally,
summer's
it's a
gonna be-
4-lane highway. They got it down to a 2-lane highway, and it's.
Year 3.
That's tough.
This is when it happens.
Brando, I did it yesterday. Very easy.
All right, and all right, you just show me. Okay.
Can you print out directions for him, Steven?
Go to MapQuest, please. I used to really do that shit.
Does that still
Go
exist?
to my dad.
Probably does exist.
Yeah.
It's probably just a standard mapping tool online, but
Yeah.
I used a TomTom. I was a delivery driver for a
Tom?
while.
Oh, yeah.
They've got an app now, though.
Right.
MapQuest, right?
probably
I'm sure.
I would think. I never. I remember going to Atlanta to a Braves game and having 7 sheets of. I don't know how you ever got. There he is.
Whoa.
Come in here, Rick.
He is
He is so.
stopping.
That is like a juicy leg of lamb.
Wow, look at
Fresh
you.
off the spit.
Oh, man. This guy's marinated.
All right. Well, consider yourself even with Mark Titus.
Well done, Rick.
It's beautiful.
Killed it today.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow. That's a yak.
Just stay.
Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankee swap. It's the yak. It's the yak.
See you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.